It's Bank Holiday Monday, it's 4 PM, it's hotter than the centre of the earth. It's time for a Tiny Peter stream. Hello everyone, welcome to a very sunny, lovely day actually. It's nice, I'm not even going to complain about it. Thank you, my darling.
Happy Bank Holiday to those who celebrate and happy Tiny Peter Monday to all of us.
Thank you, my darling.
You're way too good at this for someone who's only been at this for 5 months. Tiny P9 Peter Sosi. Tiny P9 Peter Sosi.
That's very kind, Saucy. How kind. The hype train had left the station before I even showed my face. People were subscribing while we were waiting to go live.
Thank you, my darling.
There's another.
Hello TPA chat. It's hot.
It's hot. Thank you very much to the Jacobite who subscribed while we were going live for 5 months. Thanks so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
I understand you're quite
Indeed.
expert in the collection of knuts.
Merry Sun one and all.
Indeed. Son. Groovy Pasty subscribed via Prime for 2 months on a 2-month streak as well. Thank you so much, Groovy Pasty, for spending your Prime on little old me. That's very kind of you indeed. You've only got one of those and you've spent it on this old thing, which is lovely. Thank you to Benson Boy. Happy Bank Holiday to those who celebrate. Celebrate and happy Tiny Peter Monday to all of us. That wasn't very good. Thank you, Benson Boy. And to C. Bennett, who said very nice things about me being good at this. If you believe so, then that's great, and I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. 5 months. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed. And we have also got some knuts there from the Eldude brothers. Thank you, Eldude brothers, for that. Merry Sun, one and all. I've been out all day today in just a nice sunny forest. Went for a picnic, carried an actual picnic basket with us, and had sandwiches and pork pies and little bottles of ginger beer in it. Because of course that's what Peter does on a sunny day. Elmat Nerico, thank you for the 5 months. On a 5-month streak. Hello TP and chat. It's hot. It is. Feeling hot, hot, hot. Etc. Any castles? No castles, but an interesting cave that I have posted about before. If you really want to know exactly where I was, on my Instagram, some ways back, probably a couple of years ago now, I did a post that said something along the lines of, I went to a grotto today. And that is where we were. In fact, if I could even just pull it up and hold it up to the camera, couldn't I? Maybe. Where is it? Took a photo of it. I didn't take a photo today of the thing, but here it is. Is that going to work? Yeah. Focus. Can we focus on that? There. That's where I was today. You see on the inside there, like, oh, well, that's the rest of my Instagram. On the inside, it's all like nice proper stone. It's dressed stone in there that's been chiseled out, all neat and tidy like. So it's a natural cave, but the inside is all it's all nice. And let me see. You know what? I could just show you some pictures from today. Saw 2 snails.
Thank you, my darling.
These two. Oh god, Twitch really wants you to notice my lord BR16 Kevin Happy Super Hot Resub Time.
Let's have a bit of
And that's
focus.
only because your stream started. Tiny P9 Peter Sosi.
I don't think we can. Oh, there we go. It's trying its best. I saw 2 snails on a stick. Took a photo of those. Hope you're enjoying this little slideshow. I think it's great. And then there's I'll show you a nice picture of Amy as well, shall I? Given that she's so lovely, and there she is. Again, if we can get some focus in about 10 minutes time, then that would be good. Look, she's holding the picnic basket. She's in a nice summer dress, and she herself is taking a picture of a lilac tree. Isn't that nice? So that's the lovely day I've had today in the sun. And the good thing about being in a forest and by a river is that it wasn't baking hot. We were in the shade and we dipped our toes in the cold, cold water and had a nice time. So no castles, Gemesis, but just as good, if not better, than being in a castle. Peter not doing anything to dispel rumours that he lives in an Enid Blyton book. That's right. Lord Brotovich, thank you for the sub. 5 months on a 5-month streak. Oh god, Twitch really wants you to notice me. Happy summer hot resub time. And that's only because your stream started. What? What? This too? Oh god, Twitch really wants you to notice me. Happy super hot resub time. And that's only because your stream started. What?
Thank
what does that
you,
mean?
my darling.
Good afternoon, TP. Shamelessly no. But could you please give the mini Prana Devil a little pat? Because he's a little egotist and he's always hidden behind your chair.
Oh,
Now,
he is, isn't
back
he?
to Crash.
He's right.
Thank you, my
He's right there, behind my head. But I'll absolutely get him out. He's always on display. You see, he's just there. He is. I got to be careful. Unfortunately, one of his teeth, being slightly brittle, did break, kind of, but it stayed on. But it's dangling by. But here he is. Look at this. One of my favorite. I mean, I've been sent so many nice things. We have been sent so many nice things over the years. But one of my favorites. It's got to be the. I might be the only person on Earth who's got. I mean, albeit unofficial, but who has a. I'm not here, camera. There we go. Knuts. There he is. We've got some Fock. And he's even got an egg in the background. And look, there's a little bit of Razorfane. He's killed a Razorfane. I mean, that's a great detail. I'm assuming that's a piece of
Thank you,
Razorfane
Marta.
on the floor.
I am Cornolio.
What? I am Cornholio. Yes, of course. Thank you to Tulip Lynn. That's a lovely name, Tulip Lynn, for the Knuts there. I really appreciate those 5 Knuts. Alien Sweat Hands, thank you for the 5 months on a 5-month streak. What a handsome check. It's getting hot in here because your stream started. I see. Sorry. I get you now. I'm just not. I don't have that. I'm not as switched on as you are. It's getting hot in here because my stream started. No, not just because my stream started, because of the weather. It does make sense, but it's also warm in Germany. Well, maybe we're both just suffering from heat stroke, and that's why nothing makes sense anymore. Deadeye Minis, thank you so much for the 5 months on a 5-month streak, and Alt Evolutions as well on a 5-month streak. Look at the hype train. It's building up to level 3 now. We've got 3 minutes left to do it. 57% of the way there.
Thank you, my darling.
Tiny PE9 Cool Chicken.
What? Oh, it's Cool Chicken. Okay. Tiny PE Nova Cool Chicken. All of those words are just one emote. Think stroke. Think heat stroke. Think can I smell toast? So, thank you so much. There are so many things Twitch wants me to notify you of. I am overwhelmed. So, yes. I hope you're married. Lovely Amy. Oh, how lovely. Wonderful. It's all very nice. I've had a nice day. And now I'm going to have an even better day because I'm going to play some Crash Bandicoot. It's, at the moment, not yet boiling hot in this room. But I've got a computer on next to me that will be broadcasting live to the internet for the next 3 hours. I've got a south-facing window right here. But the blind is down. The window is shut because apparently that's better. And we'll see how we get on. Once the outside temperature is cooler than the inside, then obviously open the window. But if it's warmer outside, keep that window shut, you fool. All the makings of a boiling room. Absolutely, Mr. Black. It's going to get real hot. Let's crash.
Thank you, my darling.
Thank you, my darling. Oh, look at the 100%. Hundo! Hype! Level 3, everyone. Thank you so much, Batman Fan Drew, for getting us over the line.
I understand you're quite expert in the collection of Knuts.
With your 5 months.
Peter Austin.
Yes?
The best Tiny Peter.
Oh,
how are you?
great.
How was your weekend?
Yes.
Lovely to see you streaming. Hope all is well.
Lovely to see you streaming. I did indeed have a nice weekend. I'm doing very well. I've had a lovely day. I'm looking forward to some streaming. Thank you for the bits, Stephen. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hello again, Batman Fan Drew. Have I definitely said thank you to everyone? I'll do a quick pass through. Thanks, All Evolutions and Deadeye Minis and Lord B. And I'll do Brothers for the bits. Thank you to Benson Boy and C. Bennett for the subs and Groovy Pasty. I've done that one, haven't I? Yes, I have. And the Jacobite did an early one as well. Let's play some Crash Bandicoot 3, shall we? I've been sort of... So the past couple of times that we played Crash 3, I've really looked forward to it. And then I've had, not a bad time by any means, but I've had, had a difficult time at times with the time trials. How many times can I say time in this sentence? So I'm trying to go into this one today, this session, with less optimism, so that I actually end up having maybe a better time. I'm trying to underpromise and overdeliver to myself. The thing that I'm really, really, really worried about is deep trouble. We are in deep trouble. And I could potentially end up using the bucket by the end of the day, Stephen, when we have to get the time trial in deep trouble. I don't know. I mean, deep trouble is a difficult level, but maybe the devs know that, and so the time trial is comparatively forgiving. You know, maybe because they know if they know it's a hard level to do quickly, maybe they account for that, and it's not going to be as difficult as I think it is. The other thing we have to do at some point between now and completing the game is hot cocoa, and that could be bad too. I've forgotten. Someone did correct me or tell me the right one on the previous stream. Which is it of Hot Cocoa and Ski Crazed, where you have to... The exit is at the beginning of the level? Is that Hot Cocoa? Anyway, yeah. Not looking forward to that. Let's start things off with a bit of dynamite. We shouldn't have too much of a problem today. We have done all the yellow gem stuff, I think. So now we literally just need to time trial our way through this level. Oops, okay, well, I'll use the mask there. I might need... I need to get my eye in today, I think, before we... before we do some sick plays. If those things are spinning when you reach them, you just kind of have to wait. I mean, you can jump over them, but... Ooh. Baby T, I assume, is faster? Is he faster than sprinting? Maybe not. But then, oops, oh, it's not going well. I wonder if Baby T... It feels like sprinting might be quicker. What do we think? But, you know, he does at least count as a hit point if I do end up touching him. And being able to just jump over everything is good.
Thank you, my darling.
My darling, too. Timmy Whiff, I think that is. I'll find out shortly. Yeah, it's about knowing which of these boxes I should be going for, really. Oh, I don't get the mask if the dinosaur breaks it. Oh, it's been a bad run for masks today already. He will break that for me, and that's fine. That's good, but I have a feeling I might end up dying before the end of this run. Oh, please break the 3. He did. Oh, that's the end. Is that a gold? Oh, it's platinum, apparently. Even missing a bunch of boxes. Okay, I'll take it. I will take it. Platinum, baby! Unexpected. Timmy Whiff gifted a sub, in fact. It wasn't a mere subscription. It was a gifted sub to Project...
Canuts.
Canuts. Project Canuts Tachyon. Thank you so much, Timmy Whiff. That is your first gift sub to the channel. I really appreciate that. Thanks so much for doing a gift there, because we have the very, very generous, prolific gifters who, you know, there's never any expectation on anyone to do anything, but when those come through, you're like, it's one of those people who loves to gift sub. Thank you very much for continuing to gift sub. But when you see it come through from a brand new gifter, that's especially heartwarming. Thank you so much. Tackle McCann, says Prince. Tackle McCann. I'll never forget that word as long as I live. And look at the hype train. What did we get? We got a little corgi or something. Mega Mlep emote. Fantastic. Thank you to everyone who contributed to that hype train. That's fantastic. Thank you so much. Peter the Flash Bandicoot. Flash Bandicoot. That would have been a good name for the stream, actually. If we do one more, I don't think we're going to finish it today. We might do. If I'm really quick with all these time trials, but
you're
unlikely.
doing incredibly well, aren't you? What a sexy player!
And Stephen, with 10 more bits, best Crash Bandicoot player, Mr. Tiny Peter Austin. That's me.
My darling.
Okay, at least we start with a little underwater sub thing. Here.
Thank you, my darling.
Peter stealing the Ben's speed.
Well, easy come, easy go, I suppose. Peter's stealing what? Hang on. I can't read the chat when I'm doing sick plays in these time trials. Oh, see, there's a 2 in there, and we can't get it out without the sub, but that's fine. And then we could have gone straight down. I'm going to just sort of like run to the end and hopefully not hopefully at least make it. Oops, well, that's a mine. But as long as we get there, then at least I can get an idea of, you know... Oh, you know what, I'm just going to tank this, because I bloody hate these things, and I hate waiting for them even when you're not against the clock. So waiting for them when you are against the clock is even worse. I've also just realised the fastest way to move in this level is by spinning. We established this last week, and I've not been spinning as I've been going. I've got a mask. I'm just gonna go. Oh, it's good. It's given me a lot of masks actually. This might not be. Hey, have I been unnecessarily worrying about doing this level? Oh no, crash please. So as I say, we're going to go right to the end, even if I have a bit of a bad run for the rest of the. No. Oh, there we go. Well, you know, I did all right, to be honest. Pup Wheelie, Peter stealing Ben's speed. I could be doing that. Thank you very much for the prime there. 5 months on a 5-month streak, and we've got. We've got one from Sean Wallace 3, subscribed via Prime for 3 months. Sean Wallace from The Chase, of course, well-known chaser Sean Wallace. And
I am
Nate,
not an animal. I am a trattino basso yeti.
A trattino basso yeti. Nate has subscribed. Thank you very much for the resub, Nate. Nice to see you. Thanks for the 5 months. Appreciate it. Hope you do. Oh, where's the clock? Does the clock despawn if you sink to the bottom of the map? The clock's gone. That's weird. I'll have to exit the level and go back in. Thank you, Nate, for the 5 months. Really appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. And a Yeti, an underscore Yeti. I am not an animal. I am Crash Bandicoot. Need a raid for that. I can't do it otherwise. Thank you very much, Yeti. A Yeti. I think just because we sank to the bottom of the map, we probably were a distance away from the time trial clock. Okay, that was a good start. Oh no! Ooh, that was a bad start. Keep our masks. I need them for all the little tornado things. Why is that a question mark?
Thank you, my child.
Thank you, my dive run. Subbing today. Subtastic. I will read that in just a moment. Yeah, of course, the sub we like best is the one in this level. It means we can shoot missiles. Oh, excellent sub. Right, up we go. I'm out of masks again now, so I do need to be careful when I get to the next little whirlwind propeller thing. I will wait for it. Here it is. Oh, there we go, and here's the sub. Resub time. Oh, we're nearly at the end. I think this is it. Oh, it's not. Damage abuse there. Let's just get around here. Would have been good to have the sub, actually, to get to the end. Okay, please be gold. It's gold. That's all I need. I'm happy with that. I've been dreading this for a week, and it wasn't too bad.
He went to school that had a subnamed marine.
It gave us loads of masks. Without those masks, it would have been rough, but you're able to just damage abuse through most of the hazards, which is great, and use the iframes to get through like another couple of hazards while you're at it. So there we go. Lovely. So right, here we go. Salute to Nate. And Deadeye Minis as well. Timmy Whiff, thank you for your Prime sub. Yes, you've gifted, and now you've just done one for yourself as well. Thank you so much for 4 months on a 4-month streak. You can't get invincibility in these levels. No, you can't. That's true. So if I'd got a third mask when I had 2, it would have just stacked on top of the one that I had, unfortunately. Enthusiasm's a sub for 2 months as well. I went to a school that had a sub named Marine. There was a sub at your school.
Thank you, my child.
Gold.
Some sort of swimming school. Wool Gold, Loser Quest Show, thank you very much for the Prime. 3 months on a 3-month streak. Thank you so much. Always believe in your soul. Yes, Genesis. Come on, you want the platinum, says Psylocke. Get back in there. Oh, excellent start there. Brilliant. Love it. Oh. Oh no. So I think today, anytime that we're on foot, we shouldn't have too bad of a time doing. Oh, he does do that sometimes. You see him, like, he does the grab animation, but if you've not been, I think you have to touch it for more than 1 frame, and if you're just right at the peak of your jump when you grab it, he won't stay gripped to it. It is just a bit of a known thing in this game. Well, that's what it feels like to me, anyway. Ooh, okay, right, grip it properly. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, anytime we're on foot, we should be all right in terms of getting the time trial right. It might be that, you know, it takes us a number of attempts. Like these levels, for example, can be a little tricky in places. Oh, that's unfortunate, because this feels like it could be the kind of level where I end up with triple mask if you don't lose any. Well, another chance at triple mask, I suppose. So yes, the time trials on foot should be okay. Oh, that's good. I like that. That's a good way to start. That's a bit annoying waiting for that. If I maybe hang fire a little bit before. Oh no. No. Yeah, so it might take us a few times to work out the best route or do it without dying, but in terms of actually getting the time, it shouldn't be too taxing anywhere in particular. It's when I'm... Oh no! It's when I'm going to be dealing with vehicles and things like that we could have... Yeah, where good time trials go to die. I require medical assistance. I think you put wheelie for the duck ambulance there. Oh no! Oh, well, that's a write-off. Maybe if I wait for a beat. The carpet might be doing the right thing. Yeah, oh, see, that would have been good, but I just missed it. I'll wait for the fire in the back to go around. I don't know if they're tied together properly. The cycles on the fire and the... Oh. God. It's all very fiddly. It's not going to be... It doesn't necessarily mean the trial is a fail if I can't get onto that carpet whilst it's heading upwards, but if I can... That feels like it might be good, might be worth doing. But then all this stuff's kind of off in terms of cycles. That was good. No, see, he grabbed it and he fell. Bloody Crash Bandicoot. Hate that guy. Okay, here we go. No. No. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. It's going well. We'll keep going. Oh, we won't keep going. What a silly sausage. Oh, I'm gonna miss the carpet now.
What have you done with the controls, Gromit?
I can't blame Gromit on this occasion. Oh, okay. That was something. Worst wall climb ever, though. Oh no, he's going. Right, please grip the monkey bars before we set off. Is that offensive to monkeys? Can you not call them monkey bars anymore? Right, there we go. And then onto the carpet, and then hop here, hop there, skid. And then we got one of those. Oh, damn it. Well, you know what? If I'd been waiting for that carpet, I'd still be only just getting on it, so I might Oh, no. This is... Well, I'll keep going to the end, but we're not going to do it now. I've messed up too much, but, you know... Maybe I'll absolutely boss it in every other conceivable way. Oh, damn it. I'm not sure. Can you still Death Tornado spin when you've got triple mask? I think you can. I think you can. Maybe you can't. Oh, no, I want that. I wonder if you can even get gold without getting triple mask at the end. Ooh. Oh, jeez, it's going so well. You can go through the bottom of the carpet, Psylog. Yeah, you're right. It's a bit fiddly at times. It's a bit tricky.
Do I detect a tear of frustration? Is everyone laughing at you?
Oh, whoops. Can we blame Feathers McGraw? Always. When the level has a lot of jumps, I tend to use slides often. Yeah. Oh, see, that was quite a nice climb there. It was a good start. Ooh. Oh, that's unfortunate. I don't really want to be dropping masks here because it means we're not going to get the triple mask at the end, and that is going to really help us. Oh, come on, Crash. But I'll keep going. Oh, okay. Nice percentage. Oh, look at that. That's very nice. Well done, Loser Quest Show. Well spotted. There we go. That's a nice... If I hit the boxes as I'm going, it is possible to get quite a nice start. Just that fire there that we end up kind of falling foul of, but that's alright. I want to get both of those in one if I can. Oh no! That's very unfortunate. No! Oops, okay. No, goddamn. Oh man, this isn't even the last last one of these levels, I don't think. I think there's one more, isn't there? Maybe not. I might just be thinking of the death route of this level, but... Oh, come on, Crash. Please. Oops, okay. Oh. Oh, it's... The problem is when that guy with the vases... And then he lets go. Moving too fast, you won't grab it. If the guy with the vases is too close to the lip of the jump when I'm on... Oh, that's a really nice start, but I then couldn't follow through with getting up quicker. If this guy coming up is right at the front here, well, even when he's not, it's pretty tight, but there's just not a lot of room to get up. Oh, get up. Oh, Crash. Grab the thing. Grab it. You know, you can kill those pot guys in one go. You can't get onto those.
What have you done with the controls, Gromit?
Carpets from underneath. You can only get on the ones that move from underneath. You can get them in one, these guys, by skidding into them. Oh no. I think if I'm holding sprint, Crash just won't grab these bars. I have to let go of it in order to grab them properly. Yeah, if you skid into the pot guys, then they'll die in one. But if you spin into them, then they take another hit, which is unfortunate. So here, skid, instant kill. Oh, hitting your ceiling on that thing is just a jump killer. There we go. This one's not going well. Okay. If that TNT is going to set off, I don't need to stop and destroy the... I really need the triple mask here. I need the triple mask, so... We just need to do this first bit without taking a hit on either the man with the vases or the fire guys or the scorpions or anything, basically. You just need to not take a hit. Okay, right, now don't fall. Grab the thing. There we go. Don't get hit by any of these guys, and then we're kind of golden, really. Yeah, there's still a bit of jumping that can kill us if we've got triple mask, but I think it will take us almost to the end, the triple mask form. Right. Skid. Got the mask. There we go. We're getting there. It's not a terrible cycle on that thing. Get up there. Oh no! We'll keep going. There we go, right. Okay, we can also spin while we've got our mask, which is good. That might not be a gold, I don't know. It's not. What do we need? We'll find out when we get back to the warp room.
The results have been incredible.
It's probably a couple of seconds, maybe. I just had a bit of a... I did some fumbling on the moving carpets, you know. Oh, I need to shave a lot of time off there. Oh no, sorry. The record time was 1:12 and I got 1:07. So yeah, it's about 3 seconds. Okay, well... We'll try. We'll give it a go. How ATP. Firmly grasp it. Crouch is having a bad fur day. Just clipped it. Just clip that fire there. Okay. Not a bad start. Don't let go, Crash. There we go. I'll never let go, Jack. Try and get them both. There you go. Good man. Good Bandicoot. Oh no, there goes our mask. I think I probably can't do it without the triple mask. I mean, it probably is possible, but I just mean I don't think I'm going to be able to do it without the triple mask. I'm going to take whoever's advice it was and probably skid a bit more, I think. Spin, spin. Get both of these. There we go. Bounce. Drop down, skid. There we go. Ooh, fire. Oh yeah, of course I can't get over the second one with one jump. Oh, and then I've skidded off the edge there. Right. Oh, screw this. I wonder if the death route's quicker. Probably not.
Thank you, my child.
Hello Tiny Peter. Just dropping in to say hello. You've just finished selling at a big furry convention.
Ah, furry. I'm assuming that's Plushy Labs. I can't look right now. Ooh. Oh, Crash. I swear to God. The fact that he does like one frame of... And you see him sort of shuffle a little bit. Oh, no. as he damn it, as he grips it, he enters his hanging animation, and then suddenly he's not holding it anymore. That was Pushlab Shenikin. Thank you very much. I hope you had a successful day at the furry convention today. I hope you made big moolah, big money, Bobby Vegas. Hope it went well. It's a sales record. Great to hear. Ooh. Okay, good. Crash Bandicoot. Crash Neo Bandicoot. What's his middle name, do we think? What would Cortex have given him as his middle name? Cortex's middle name is like... It's like a vegetable or something. It's periwinkle, which is not a vegetable. It's a vegetable of the sea, a periwinkle, isn't it? A delicious animal-like vegetable. It's not a vegetable, it's an animal. I'm panicking. Okay, off we go. I'm going to do a bit more... Oh, he lets go. The bastard. He literally does, like, several frames of not just hanging on animation. Oh, that's such a slow start. It's so slow. If you get that first carpet, bad. Look at my lives, though. I've got loads of the buggers. That's still not quite right. I think I need to wait till the second fire has been thrown, or is being thrown. I'm not sure if they're actually in sync, but that seems... Oh. But that seems to be a reasonably good indicator of... Oops. Oh, not quite. If I'd not messed up the climb there, that would have been good. This is the rest of the stream. It could be the rest of the stream. I've gone a bit premature there, and then you just have to wait till you lose a second and a half there. Wait for the fire. Wait for that one in the background to throw. Right. I think that's a good time to go. And if you get a good climb there, you're away. You know, that's a good way to start. Doesn't necessarily mean anything else is going to be. Ooh! Is going to be... And then he lets bloody go of the bloody thing. If you're moving too quickly, he just won't grip it. Excuse me? I just need to remember to stop sprinting like half a second before I jump towards any of these monkey bars. Hi Peter, hope the heat isn't too intense where you are. Oh, you're on high times, Relic. Says Jay the Cerebral. Well, good to know it's not just me. Yeah. Oh, I've gone too soon there. I'm going to be... Oh, if you're really quick there... Oh, if I'd got a second jump out of that, which I didn't, then that would have been a, not a bad... No, again, I've not waited for the right moment there, but... There we go. You can pull it back. If you can get straight on... Whoops. The bouncy carpet on your way up. There. If you can do that, then you can... Oh, but then you have to get a perfect jump off the moving carpet. If you go from here, then on there, then on there, you can go like that, but you need to get a double jump out of that. And maybe I'm overcomplicating it with the spin jump there. If I don't fanny around trying to spin and just do it like that. I don't need to be. I'm overcomplicating it there. Yeah, and then the cycles are all quite good here if I do that. Maybe I don't wait for... I swear this Bandicoot he needs new gloves. And then I wonder if that is quicker than trying to spin stuff and do the little bounce and things. There we go, there we go. Skid this guy. Come on. That wasn't great. May have pulled it back a bit there, possibly. Cut the corner. Right, let's not fall off these monkey bars. I did, and then I did again. Oh, and I've gone at the wrong time now, haven't I? Because we've got this new strategy of going up the thing. Stop for a moment, don't press R2, then jump to the monkey bar. Yeah, I know. It's so difficult to stop when this is all wrong. I need to go straight away. Oh, damn it. You can do that in one go if you're lucky, but... Oh, no. I'm gonna drop that. Feels quicker dropping off, but then you risk having to grab it again. That's a good point. Oh, no, I've not gone at the right time. I'll just try that, see if that helps. See if that works. Oh! I jumped too early. Don't be hasty. Well, yeah. More speed, less haste. Sorry, fewer haste. Okay, I've kind of nailed the climb to an extent. It's annoying having to do 2 spins in that. Oh, and when I miss that one, that's always annoying. Right, go. Skid, double jump, and then straight out. That's all good. Right, doing that in one is satisfying. Don't miss that. Oh, I've lost the mask. Right, stop, jump, go. Yeah, it's not going to cost me too much time to do that, is it? It does feel quicker. Oops, I just missed a spin there. Mr. Spin, anyone? Whoops, wow, that was a really big jump. I overshot the whole thing. Go again. Oops, good start. Oh no. It might be that any one of these small mistakes I'm doing is, wouldn't necessarily cost me the relic, but I just kind of want to, like speedrunners sort of restarting their runs when they're on the first level. If they, that was bad. I missed. I was waiting for the fire. I arrived here or there too late. Oh no, he's got me! Clipped him. Up we go. Skid, double jump. No. Everything. Get it all. Oh, damn it. What have I done here? Oh, no. Fuck this. What you can do while we're here, I'll just... Oh, okay, I fell off. You can get on top of the monkey bars there. But it's really, like, the collision's all weird. Like, it's possible to walk over the top of the whole monkey bar set. But there are some, like, weird gaps in it, so you can just fall to your death instead. If you don't. And they're kind of just inconsistent. They're not in spots where you would necessarily think you would fall through, so... I swear I've not been running into this all the time, even like when I've been doing identical wall climbs at the start. We'll see how we get on. Right, and then I'm gonna... Oh, whoops. Spun for too long there. Oh, okay, off we go. We've pretty much got a good climb nailed down there. Yeah, if I'm really quick, I can get... It's that fire. I have been getting past it faster. Which is what we want, really. Oh, no. That wasn't good enough. You can jump and spin to the side of the bridge door. Yeah, that's true, actually. I could do that on that side-scrolly bit, couldn't I? Yeah, good point. I hadn't thought of that. If I get there and the fire's on, that's what I'll try and do. Oops. Oh, no. I mean, you can do it, though. You're right. Oop. No. Fast pants. Yeah, I need my fast pants. My Tomby fast pants. No, I completely stuffed that up entirely. Benefits of your nephew's visit a few weeks ago. There's some random ice lollies in the freezer. Nice. We made ice lollies, Amy and I. We bought ice lolly molds and oops, made them out of just like blackcurrant squash. Oh, screw this. Have we tried the death route? It may be faster. I don't think so. I'm not even sure there are any boxes in that death route. Some of them have boxes, some of them don't. If there are no boxes, then there'll be no way to stop the clock.
Thank you,
Panicked.
Mother.
If I'd absolutely pegged it there, I probably would have made it. I would have got past the fire. I need to remember when I spawn in to go immediately. Oh no. Screw that. Thank you, my darling. 3 cats in a dressing gown. For the 5 months. That's lovely. Look at that. If you just leave straight away. God, that's even still moving to the right when you get here. Oh yeah, if I just set off immediately and then get a good climb up that first wall, it's a nice start. And then that's something. I don't know if that was the right thing to do. If dropping off there is worth doing. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Right. But we go straight away. We go. And then, oh no. And then we get a good wall climb, which we haven't done. But we could still pull it back, and then we can't pull it back. But yeah, that's the way to go. Is to just grab the clock, go. I mean, that wasn't a perfect climb, but oh no, you know what? I'm just gonna go. No. One thing to keep in mind is you don't need to be frame perfect unless you're going for platinum. Gold is a lot more forgiving. Yeah, I mean that is true, but I need to pull back 3 seconds on what I've done, which I mean, I probably have, even just with a little bit of optimization here at the start, I probably have actually, gained 3 seconds back. So if I can get a good start, I'm not really, I don't think. Once I get past this opening, I'm not doing any resets for screwing stuff up. I feel like if I can get the start... Oh, the only time I am resetting is when I'm not getting triple mask. But if I can get the start nailed down, get a really good start like I haven't done on this occasion, then I'm not then going to be resetting later in the level if I'm, you know, not doing something frame perfectly. Oops. I need to remember not to go for that 2 seconds because the TNT will do it for me, I think. Oops. Oh no. Oh. Missed a yellow box there as well. I'm going to keep going though. Oops! Oh, I thought I was going to bounce on the TNT, but I didn't. Okay. Let's get a perfect climb. Let's start off with a perfect climb. There it is. That's good. And then we got all the stuff there. Oh no. Oh, screw that. Screw that. Have you considered performance-enhancing drugs? No. I'm on them. This is me on time trial uppers. Imagine my performance without them. It'd be no good at all. Oh, I still clipped it a little bit. I could have got round it there if I'd positioned myself properly. Yeah, a spin slide there will do it. Oh no, I missed the mask. I'm not going back for it though. Oh, whoops! I didn't mean to do that. That was that was just an accident. Hello. That's nice. I love doing that. That really sets me up. That's like having a good breakfast in the morning. Oh yeah, getting the little hop on him. I don't know how that works physics-wise, but you can jump on that man's head from lower than his head, which is strange. He's not a man. He's a monkey. He's a gorilla. Okay, let's not. I was just saying. I was in the middle of saying, let's not overshoot these carpets. It's so easy when you go in full whack to just slightly. Oh no!
It's a sheep.
It's a sheep. Lydia Creatia or Creatia. Has somehow decided to follow this performance. Welcome to the flock, Lydia. Oh, I'm still touching that one as I go past for some reason. Good breakfast till your death at 11 AM. Yeah, that's what it feels like. No! I'm trying to skid jump from that carpet, and circle is the button to skid when you're on the ground, but it's also the button to body slam when you're in the air. And if you've not quite landed, then you'll do a slam instead, which is not what we want. Right. Okay, that is possible. Oops, that is possible to get around. That's good. Spin, 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 spin. Oh no. Spin them again, and then drop down. Slide, spin, slide, jump. Make sure we're on it. Drop down here. Okay, good. Right, we're not going to overshoot these carpets this time. There we go. Skid. Fire's going to move out of the way for me. Almost. It didn't, but yeah, that's fine. Okay, this is going well-ish. We're not gonna fall off these carpets. There we go. I'm not. I was gonna say, I'm not gonna fall off the monkey bars. But didn't even get that far. Oh, fuck you. Fuck off. I can't even die fast enough to reset.
The results have been incredible.
That was going so well, that one, wasn't it? No! Crash! Hey Lydia, welcome for chatting. Welcome for chatting, and thanks for the channel. Those two things make sense. Thank you for chatting. Welcome to the channel. Nice to have you. Up we go. Here we go. Yes. Good. Good start. Oh no. I mean, really, if I'm quick enough and just get around the first fire, I can land and do the second fire on foot. It's actually quite a forgiving gap between the two. Okay, good. Skid the boy. No. You've got to watch out for them if you're coming in at a different time. If your cycles are off, they can definitely be throwing their fire by the time you get there. Oh, it's very satisfying now getting a good start there. But it's then just following up with everything else. Took my advice at a bad time there, thinking, oh, well, the second fire won't be lit necessarily. But it took me that long to get around the first one that it was lit by the time I got there. Okay. Lit! Okay. We're still going to go, even though we're not going to get the triple mask. We're going to go for it. Oh, no. I was just coming out of a spin there. Oh, no. This... crash. I'll be back in a bit. I've got an exam on Friday. Oh, goodness me. Good luck with your exam, Lydia. I want to get these good cycles. Let's do a proper restart. There we go.
Not doing very well, are you, me old pal? Do you really want to win?
Not doing that well on this one, I'll have to say. But... oh, no. Might try with D-pad, actually. I've been using my thumbstick
What have you done with the controls, Gromit?
all day for this one so far. But actually, you know, in these levels particularly, when you're mostly concerned about right angles, you either want to be going straight or going sideways. You know, there aren't a lot of... there's not a lot of dancing round stuff, you know. But that's when you're sprinting in this game, I find it is quite easy to find yourself just slightly taking yourself off the axis that you want to be on, if you see what I mean, if you're using your thumbstick. Hopefully you don't have a lot of background noise, by the way. I've got a fan on, so I think my mic is fairly... there's quite a close proximity for picking up noise, so hopefully you can't hear the fan going, or... whoops. You guys are the best fans out there anyway. Never mind the one that's desperately trying to keep me cool. It is getting a lot warmer in this room. Is it from the weather and my PC that's on, or is it the tears of frustration? Oh no, I got stuck in the carpet. I couldn't move left, right, up or down. I was jammed in it. Oh. Oh, that's so annoying when you get the smooth start. You bounce off the box, right onto the carpet, right onto this box, on here, and then there we go. You try and do a little slide jump, but you accidentally body slam. That's, you know. Oops.
Do I detect a tear of frustration?
No.
Is everyone laughing at you?
Terrible. Terrible. If we don't get triple mask on this one, I am going to do a restart. But we still have hope. It's from the fire those guys throw. It could be. Yeah. Okay. A nice start. Oh no, I'm going for it. I need the mask. Okay. Not a bad pickup there on the fire cycles, but it's so funny that I was concerned about deep trouble in the lead up to today's stream. Oh, jeez. And then here we are. Oh no, I hit the guys and fell off. Oh no, that's bad. 1001 Arabian deaths. I imagine if time trials cost you lives. I have actually lost one life being here from a bad reset that I did. Right. Oops. Oh. Okay. We can still do it. I'm gonna go for it. Oh, it just takes so long though. Oh god, it's painful being on that carpet. Oh, and there goes my mask. This is not a good run. Oh, Christ. How long will we be on this level today? Hey, props. Well done to anyone who's still here. Oh, screw this run. I love bashing into that corner at the start as well. That's really good. Slamming my face. Slamming my little orange marsupial face. Just pulled it back there. Still on first carpet cycle, damn it. But that one was a lot closer, of course, because it took me that long to get there. There we go, that's what we want. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. The good kush. No. Maybe I should try and... I wonder how often you can replicate the bounce on Gorilla's head by just jumping up that thing. Because it's happened pretty much... Well, I don't know if it's been pretty much every time I've jumped up towards the monkey. Oh, it's so easy to overshoot those things. They just... You're both heading towards each other, you know? I'm going to experiment on just jumping up the lip where the monkey is to see if I can bounce on his head. Because if I can, that's going to make it a lot easier for me to get past the first set of fire without having to spin around the edge of it. I think most of the 3 seconds you can make it from the Sapphire run actually come towards the end of the level. I think it's worth persevering with some of these as long as you're on for triple mask. Yeah, maybe so. I mean, most of these have not been from me giving up and resetting. I know I've done it a little bit, but I'm mostly just falling off. Oops. Oops. Oh no. See, again, if I'd been a bit quicker off the mark
Not doing very well, are you, my old pal?
No.
You really want to win.
I could have spun around the first fire and then done the second one on foot, but it sort of took that long to decide to do it that... Oh, can I make it there? Oh, just... Right, let's not overshoot there. Skid into him. The mask. I'm not on for triple mask here, but we're just going to go... It's not great. Don't know what I was doing there. That was just... I don't know what I was doing. I was kind of just... I think in my head, mentally, I had triple mask, even though obviously I didn't. You know, I tanked the sword for one thing. I just ran... I knew there was a sword coming for me and I just ran at it, because normally in that area... Whoops. You're invincible, so you do just hit the swords and you don't worry about it, but you can't do that if you've not got the masks, you know? Right, there we go. Whoops. See, there, we got... Oh, I didn't need to go back for that. But I bounced on the monkey's head and he died. Even though you're, you know, it doesn't really look like you're high enough to... Oh, damn it. That's really unfortunate. Still going though. So yeah, it's a good climb there. I like that. Oh, the TNT didn't go off. Oh, never mind. Again, not an intentional death there. That was just me fluffing it up anyway. Yeah, most of my restarts are just from me failing miserably. Whoops. Oh. There's a slight cooldown on your spin. So if you're going for another glide soon after doing a spin somewhere, it sometimes eats it. Whoops. I'm not going to worry too much about that. Whoops. That's just a drop because I was moving too quickly. I'm not going to worry too much about that box in the little stack of 4 there, actually. The one thing I'm not going to do is accept doing that carpet, because it's going to make the rest of the run so much easier if I'm not hanging around here for about 2... It feels like it's a 2-second loss if you get a really bad cycle. There, that box there, I'm not going to bother going for because it's a 1 second. And in trying to get it, I'm fumbling around, and then I'm kind of losing the cycles on the monkey and on the flames. So, for the sake of a 1 second box, I'm not doing it. Oh, no! You care too much, Peter. I think I probably do, but I'm not doing that carpet. I'm just not. Whoops. I can't believe... I've said it before. I've said it several times in this stream already, but it is so funny to me that I was dreading the water level today. Okay, there we go. That's nice, actually, bouncing off literally any one of those boxes. I mean, preferably the yellow one, but any of them. Then I can definitely jump on the monkey's head, and then I can bounce off the monkey and get right over the top of all the fire, no matter what cycle they're on. That's good, I like that. Oh no, I hit the ceiling there. Damn. I was trying to do the same thing there. I'm going to bounce on this monkey's head and get right over all the fire. And then I just bashed the ceiling. It was an enclosed space that I didn't really account for. Unfortunate. But yes, okay. Look, this is what we're going to do now. This is the new strat. Oops. Okay, a bit awkward there, but that, but better. That, but not that, you know? I hate the let go of monkey bar. I know it's user error. Like, it's completely consistent in that it will do it when you are going too fast and you're holding R2. So just don't do that. So it's on me, absolutely. Not blaming the game. Whoops. But I still hate it. Oops. Oh no. Yeah, that's the one thing. That's the one thing I won't compromise on, is having to wait for that carpet. The fact that I can reset so quickly and have another go, and not spend a second and a half, 2 seconds waiting for it. Oh, okay, we didn't need to do the monkey bounce there. Monkey bounce to monkey bars. Good. I'm glad I've worked out a quick way to do this as well. The slide spin is nice. That's good. Good cycle on that carpet. And that one. Whoops. Careful there. No fire there, which is nice. We're on for triple mask. This one's on the way down, which is pretty good. Get the stairs on that one. Grab this mask, and then off we go. Oh, you're joking. That wasn't even... I didn't even feel like that was gonna... That wasn't like... That surprised me that even happened, if you see what I mean. I didn't... You know, like, quite often as you go down a pit in Crash, you're like, no! Like, about half a second before, you know it's gonna happen. Because you can see the vector that you're on. That wasn't even anything. I didn't even know that was happening. And then suddenly... Oh, the let go. The let go is great. Yeah, that even surprised me. Whoops. Oh, no. No. I feel we're nearly there, though. I feel like we're nearly there. I mean, it is possible, because I am being so nitpicky, we may end up with an unnecessary... Oh, there goes 2 seconds. We may end up with an unnecessary platinum here. The fact that those monkeys take 2 hits is irritating. Okay. Right, we've got the 2 seconds. Whoops! Oh, damn! I keep forgetting sometimes that if I get there that quick, whoops! That carpet is you can't just jump and do a little single spin. You're doing too well, you know. And then the carpet's not there. We'll be so glad when I've completed this level, won't we? I still have to come back here, actually, for a purple gem, but it won't be too bad, I think. I think it might just be the death route. Okay, up we go. Right. We're good. Cut the corner. Carpet nearly left me. Let's not fall on these monkey bars. We're on. Okay, I think this is the one. There we go. 54. That was an unnecessary platinum. Way unnecessary. I had a lot of time to spare. I don't quite know what happened with me there. I know
you're doing incredibly well, aren't you? What a sexy
Let's press the
player.
button, shall we? I sort of feel like I kind of deserve
The results have been incredible.
one of those, really, for the amount of for the amount of time I spent on that, banging my head against a wall. Actually, that is what I literally was doing in a few spots. Yeah, I know I kind of entered a bit of a fugue state there, where I was like, I have to do this, and it has to be more perfect than it really does. Cheetah, excuse me, Rizzcracker. I wish. Oh God. So again, as I talked about last week, you can let the cars go before you enter a time trial on a driving level. Oh, doesn't it feel good to just be literally anywhere else? Listening to different music. Oh no! There goes our speed. Anyway, never mind. Probably alright. There was a ramp pretty much soon, like straight after that, so. There's the UFO for Hot Cocoa, I think. Or Ski Crazed, can't remember. I get them all mixed up. Ooh, get out of my boxes, you foo. This feels, I mean, you know, I could still get like knocked off or fall down a pit or something, and we'll have to have another go or a couple of goes, but already this feels like this is not going to be like pulling teeth, and that makes me happy. Thanks for your support, everyone. Thanks for bearing with me. Thank you for the advice from those of you who know the game. Oh, not great there, but that's all right. We've done pretty well elsewhere in this. Oh, was there a box there between those? There may have been. Anyway, we're good. I lost my wheelie there, but it's okay. Oh! I took the break there. Will this be gold? I mean, I'm well out in first, so maybe that's a good metric to measure it by. It could be, that might just be a standard. It was, but we're probably alright. I don't think it's going to be too taxing to get the gold on that one. Advice, go fast. Well, we have to leave. It makes you leave when you win literally anything, even if you want to have another go at gold. We'll see what we have to do. We got 122. It was 125 for time trial, and gold is 120. Well, almost 121. So we're fine. I had a couple of little stuff ups there. So jinxing it. This won't be too difficult. He's decided. No, it should be fine. Yeah, so we can let the cars go if we want, but ultimately, I don't know if it makes a huge amount of difference. It's probably different on different levels. Like some of them, it might be that if you're doing, you know, the best line at the best speed, then, you know, when you reach a certain bottleneck, there's going to be a car there at a certain time or a certain space, and so perhaps it's better in on those occasions to let the guys go. But you know, a lot of the time, probably not. Did I get all three there? I think I did. Yeah, I did. The trick is knowing exactly how far onto the edge of the road you can go without hitting the rough and losing your speed. Excuse me, sir. Or madam. You can go slightly into the dirt. Probably could have kept the speed boost there if I'd done it just right, but whatever. Oh, you idiot. You bastard. We'll keep going. We'll hope for the best. There's 2 seconds there. I thought there was on my first run round. I was like, oh, I think there was a box between those police cars. See how we do. I think compared to where the other cars are here, I'm not doing as well as I was. I was already in first at this point, but you know, did grab a 2-second box that I didn't have before. Oh, the fact I'm not coming first tells me. Oh, 120. Ooh, 7.6. What was it? Is that exactly gold? 127.6. Was it like 127.2 or something? I need to see that now. Hang on. Oh, I've done the wrong thing. 127.5? 7.2? What's gold time? 7.2. 4 milliseconds.
Go into the garden and bury yourself where none of us can see you. You're making us puke.
Oh no! God damn it! Oh, you can't. Oh, you do actually have to exit, don't you? Unfortunately, there's no. So you can't restart unless you're doing a time trial. And in every other level, if you're on foot or something, you drop down a pit, you'll spawn back at the start of the level, and then you get another chance to pick up the clock. But in this one, you would have to just run to the end of the to the end of the race. Well, in fact, and even then, it would make you leave. So yeah, if you miss the clock at the start of these ones, you have to quit. Go again. Hello, BTJ. If you're only just coming in, you missed, frankly, probably the worst part of the stream. So congratulations. It's all an improvement from this point on. We had a wonderful time in, was it high time? That level? Tell you what, it was high time we got the gold in it when we did. If you're going really fast, there is a pit somewhere that you can drive right over. I don't know if it's. I don't think it's even in this level. It might be, but yeah, in one of the racing games, you can just drive over one of the death pits. Bet a few of us have got death pits today in this heat. Am I right? Oh, that was a bit. I overdid it there with the braking, but that was alright. Okay, so don't go around this one on the right. It feels clever cutting the corner on that right side cop car, but then you miss the 2-second box, so... Okay, unless we have a mare here, looks like we're on... Ooh, we're on for a victory now. Because I'm basically on the same run as I was with my first, but I grabbed a 2-second box as well, so I think we're golden. Yeah, look at that. 116, 17, 18. Nice! That's a gold relic. It was the Blurstov stream. It was. I love the themes of these so much. Real-time capsules of the era. Yeah, definitely. This was so annoying. Glad they changed that for Insane. Might have been an update, though. Oh, the restarting. Yeah, I don't know. Well done, Crash. Nice dancing. Okay, so what have we got? Double header. In we go. This one, we're going to have a great time here. I love the frog levels, the toad levels. And although this one is the hardest one, and, you know, we might encounter 1 or 2 obstacles and require a little reset, I think we're going to have a nice time here. It's just so easy to blitz through these. You know, cut all the corners, hit the frogs. Oh, okay, that's alright. Oops. It's a good death animation, that was worth it. Oh, well you can't... If you go full 45 degrees at the start of that level, you still miss the clock. Probably jumping too much there. I'm not spending enough time sprinting, but it's fine. Maybe I'm missing a... Well, maybe it's possible to get triple mask here, in which case I shouldn't be damage abusing my way through those TNTs, but if there's not a third mask, then that's, you know, this is what they're for. It's for doing things like that. Or for taking hits, obviously, from enemies, but... Oh yeah, look, it is possible to get triple mask here, actually, so maybe I should do that. But we'll see. Oop! Oh no, that was a bit of a fumble. I apologise. Once you've unlocked Death Tornado Spin, your spin, I think, slows you down a little bit more than your vanilla spin. So it's probably actually quicker to slide spin past things. Because I don't think that has the same slowdown. How have we done there? That's still a sapphire, platinum, so that's good. I have a phobia of that animal. I hate these levels. Oh, really? My mum hates frogs. She has a real frog phobia. Toads. Platinum, baby! Do not do the platinum for that one. Time is 1:17. What, for this one? I'm not going for platinums for anything, I'll tell you. Not interested. If I get them, great, but your normal spin is a bit longer after getting Tornado Spin. Yeah, no, yeah, it is Psylocke, definitely. It feels... And skidding boxes is quick in the moment. You feel like you're keeping some of that momentum. I wonder if these turn into... Oh, they do. Oh, nice. Okay. I think going this way... It might be a physically longer route, but I don't think there are any boxes on the left-hand route, so... It's probably better to go this way. Oops. That's unfortunate. Oh, so's that, but... Yeah, you can cut the corners here, which is good. And sliding on that oil, or whatever it's meant to be, is really satisfying. Oh no. Oh, whoops. Oh, stuffed all of that up. That was bad. That was bad. That's got to be worth it. 6 seconds. Yeah, definitely. The clock's barely moved, you know, at this point. Pretty much chaining together yellow boxes all the way through this first corridor. Oh, I'm not going to make this door. Oh, God. It was closing. Oh, no. The overshot, the overshoot, the Aldershot brass ensemble. All kinds of racing stuff made... I'm trying to read the chat while doing a time trial in Crash Bandicoot like an idiot. Hang on, let's... There we go. Can I get through the door again? Yeah, that was a good one. That was even quicker. Oh, see, I'm getting to that... Once those are up, they're fine. You can stand in them. And I'm getting there just too early. I'm seeing that they're halfway... emerged, and I'm like, oh, I'll go in there. By the time I get there, they'll be out. But they're not. Every time. Like this if you die every time. Oh, we're really going quick now. Look, they're barely out at all. Okay, got the corner. Is it worth it for missing the 1 second box? Oh, well, if you're going to get slammed by the door, it probably is. It isn't, sorry. Isn't worth it. Hang on, I'll read some chat if I fail again. Ooh, whoops. Do I damage abuse here to just do that? Yeah, I think so. I think that feels efficient. Efficient chips. Yeah, liking it, loving it. Absolutely in love with it. Off we go. Nice bit of slowdown. Come on. I've got places to be. Oh, we could have triple mask though if we're able to conserve it in that TNT area. Oh, and then all the doors would be open for us, wouldn't they? We'll see how we get. If I get, you know, if I get gold, I get gold. That's great. Excuse me. That's probably gold. it's gold. That's fine. All that kind of racing stuff made me remember. I don't think I've had a chance to ask you, but what are your thoughts of the new Pod Racer game? Looking good or meh, do you think? I think it looks... Well, I think it sounds good. I like the idea of it because it's ex-Criterion developers, right? It's Burnout, basically. And even the gameplay, you can see that like there's a lot of just takedown-inspired action. So, yeah, definitely intrigued by it. Right, I'm gonna actually have a change of pace for a bit, and we're gonna go and do some bonus gems. So there's a blue gem here, which I assume is where we get the clear gem. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have to. I don't actually know which gem I've got here, but. But yeah, there was a blue gem, which I assume we need to ride, and either the clear gem that we've got is, yeah, you know what I'm saying. We've got a clear gem. I don't know which one it is. Ooh. I assume it's blue gem's Tomb. Yeah, blue gem is where you get the blue gem, but we've Tomb Raider is where you get the blue gem, but we've got it, is what I mean. I've picked it up from Tomb Raider. So now it's we can ride it in this level. We ran past it in the time trial. Just making sure there are no... I don't think there are any boxes down here, but just want to be sure. Yeah. Oh! Yeah, I've got to press the button, haven't I? Whoops. Okay, cool. There's bonus gems in this warp room, Mr. Botter. Yes. Let's get the checkpoint. Are we good? Yeah, right. So in the next area, I think, there is a blue gem, which we are going to collect. Oops! Fortunately, we don't have to do this all in one life. So yeah, I like the fact that it looks like it's going to be a lot like Burnout, because I loved Burnout. I think aesthetically, I'm not actually like madly in love with it. I don't mean graphically, like I think it's got poor looking graphics. I think it looks fine graphically, but just, I don't know, it's not as, perhaps just not as vibrant and exciting as I would quite like it to be. You know, when you think of actual Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, you know, that was quite a pretty game for its time. Does look fun. It also makes me wonder if Sebulba or Watto will show up in it. I think Sebulba is confirmed. Also, Ben Quadineros. What's his name? Yeah, the third guy in Star Wars whose name is Ben. We've had Ben Kenobi. We've had Ben Solo. Ooh. My low stakes conspiracy theory is that Kylo Ren was actually named after.
Thank you, Michael.
It's so.
Whoops. Named after esteemed pod racing champion Ben Quadineros. I used to think it was Quadraneros when I was a kid, but I'm pretty sure I learned in quite recent years it's Quadineros, not Quadraneros. Ooh. Hey, this looks like it would be a great place to time trial, actually. Because you'd be able to just skip... Oh, right, okay, I don't need to be collecting boxes at all. It's just, I need to just get that gem at the end. Yeah, I kind of thought that was it, actually, but I wasn't sure. But, yeah, so that's why I've been collecting every box. But, yeah, we're just here to get the gem at the end of this area. There we go. Lovely. Praying Ocelot, thank you very much. It's so hot. It certainly is. Thank you for the 2 months. There are bonus gems in this warbler, Mr. Potter. Look out for them if you want to hold on to your coins. I know that's obstacles. There are many obstacles in these mines. Look out for them if you want to hold on to your coins. I'm just going to make sure there are no other levels here sure. Well, there are definitely no like special platforms or bonus gems in this area, but I'm just going to make sure I've got everything I need from everywhere so far. Oh, there is a bonus in Boneyard. What coloured gem do I need in Boneyard? Anyone know? Red one, I think. And do I have it? Boneyard Crash, second gem. Just gonna look at the guide. Red gem required. Have I got it? Yes, I have. In we go to the Boneyard. Would you like to go to the Boneyard? I'll take you there. So, again, you shouldn't need to grab every box here. It's probably just a gem that sits at the end of the level.
Oh, it's its legs.
Oh, it's its legs. Oops. Dinosaur broke that for me. Leave him in the dust. Okay, so it should be just round here, I think. Doing. There it is. Off aboard. And off we go. Oh, the little bug's coming with us. Oh, no, it isn't. Yeah, iron crates here tells us that we don't need to be gathering boxes. There won't even be any boxes in this section. Ooh. Probably don't need to be sprinting here, given that I don't know what's coming ahead. Just go fast enough to stay in front of the old dino, but don't worry too much about speed. Whoops, I needed that mask. I wonder if the dinosaur triggers metal crates. In fact, I don't think he even breaks checkpoints, so no, probably not. I think these geezers, alright geezer, are on all the time. They're constantly lit, which is a bit harsh. Ooh, grab it! Don't leave that behind. There we go. That's the clear gem in Boneyard. I always love the alternate gem / Deathroot music. Yeah, I like that it's the same melody across each level, but played with the instrumentation of that area. I think that's really nice. Sort of ties them together, but keeps them unique. Right, so there we go. That's Warp Room 1 fully completed. We didn't get any. We didn't get all platinum relics, but we're not asked about that. And now we're checking again. We've got everything here. I believe so. Oh, nothing in Tomb Time. That's not the one where you need all the coloured gems, is it? Does that come later? Just purple, Pup Wheelie. Which we don't have. That's fine. Okay. Well, we'll be back. And presumably, well, it's not necessarily a given, but I assume the reason I've not got the box gem there is because maybe there are boxes in the purple route. Purple gem and backtracking. Okay. Thanks, team. Faster and more intense. Yeah. Oh yeah, that reminds me, we were talking about that Star Wars Racer game, weren't we? So I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to get it. I'm going to play it. I'm really pleased it's got a campaign in it. It's got some kind of single-player story mode. Okay, so I can get... Presumably I get the purple gem from the death route in high time, right? Is that how I get it? So we're back in high time, but don't worry. We can take it at our own pace now. In fact, what I could have been doing all this time, it would have been really slow and probably not worth it, but I could have been shooting these guys down before I started the run. But I mean, once we'd kind of worked it out... Oh, that's force of habit. Once I'd got it worked out, it wasn't really these guys who were causing us many issues anyway, was it? It was more climbing this at any sort of speed. He's back for the dev time. Need more dud bolt lore. Yeah, I really... I mean, you know, I think it would be a little bit... I don't think they should fill it entirely with races that we know from the Boon to Eve race. I mean, some of them are dead anyway, canonically, but in fact, most of them survive. Most of the ones you see who have a crash, I'm sure I read somewhere that an awful lot of them lived to tell the tale. But yeah, it would be nice to see maybe a couple more characters from the Boon to Eve race, but they should obviously, you know, they shouldn't just completely replicate it. Well, probably, I wouldn't be surprised if there were characters from, you know, if they like chucked in a little character from Clone Wars or something in there. Right, I'm not going to go for the bonus. Ooh. The bonus round because we're not here for that. We just need to reach this death route and hop aboard. They lived but didn't live well. Yeah, maybe not. But yeah, if they were to throw one more in, I would like Team Toe Plagiles, Pelagiles, whatever his surname is. The guy from the episode 1 PS1 game who you chat to on a couple of occasions. You buy drinks for him. He's sort of a shrieking drunk man. I can drink. He sort of sounds a little bit like Cartman. I can drink 3 times as much as any being 5 times my height. Yes. Something like that. He's a great guy. No, not allowed. Not permitted. There it is. There's the gem, and then we leave. Gonk droid racing when? I bet there's at least one droid-based racer in that. You know, they'll want a nice, vibrant, mixed roster, won't they? Might be some DLC characters as well. That might be nice. Maybe they'll put like a non-canon child Anakin in there. Maybe they'll just let you, like down the line as a DLC, let you just have Anakin's pod racer, just as a fun, as I say, like a non-canon thing. Oh, how do I? Didn't someone say? Oh, I did it. I don't know how I did it, but oh no, did I get that by shooting the boxes down there? There we go. Oh, it's on each side. Nice. Didn't know that. Someone mentioned that last week. Thank you. Thank you for the hint. Right, so I think we need to actually be collecting boxes here as well. So that's fine. We'll do that. I don't need the fruit, but I need the boxes. I do need the fruit. I've only got 98 lives. Just playing a dangerous game. A battle droid with rockets strapped to it. That should be the droid pick. Yeah, he doesn't even have a vehicle. He's just wearing a really powerful jetpack. Yeah, there've been a couple of racing episodes of either Clone Wars or there was a Bad Batch episode, wasn't there? So I bet we get someone from that in it, maybe, or you know, something like that kind of thing. Or we'll have the son of someone who died in the Boon to Eve race. You know, the little blue guy? What was his name? Because in the extended cut, in some of the deleted scenes, or maybe even it might have been added to the Blu-ray version, you see his wife and his little tiny like blue babies. So maybe one of his kids grew up to be a racer for Dad's honor. It's close. Diddy Anakin Racing. So yeah, that'll be good. I'll certainly be buying it and I'll be playing it. I may even stream it if people want to see it. The fact that it's got, as I say, the fact it's got a campaign is good. Especially given that, you know, people will be really good at it immediately, which I find concerning. Hate these guys. I don't use the bazooka for that much stuff, but I'm killing these flamethrower guys every time. Guaranteed. Ooh. Oh no. Okay, there's the gem. The one gem. That presumably triggers a moving platform over to the right. Yes, it does. And now we've got to backtrack. Ooh. Oh god, I still almost screwed up. Okay. This way. Love backtracking so much. I don't absolutely hate it at all. Why would you? Okay. Oh, whoops. Oh no. Yikes. Oh no. Oh god. So much panicking. So much panic. Okay. Right, let's watch out for these. Got no mask this time as well. Okay. That's always the way. The game came out yesterday. How are you bastards this good at the game already? Yeah, that's why I'm so pleased that there's a single player mode, because that will be, you know, that will be fun anyway. I mean, just having a campaign in any sort of game like that is always good. Like Battlefront, you know, I was pleased that the more recent Battlefront 2 had a campaign in it. That was good. It wasn't a great campaign, but it, you know, the fact it existed at all was nice. And it wasn't terrible as well. It, you know, they put some effort into it. There were some nice cutscenes, and you know, we actually saw the Battle of Jakku, so that was fun. But yeah. Games like that, when the online players are instantly amazing. I mean, I don't mind that as long as... oh, I've got to... Nice. Using the lever to generate a platform. That was fun. I don't mind if there's like proper matchmaking and, you know, based on my performance in various races or in various multiplayer matches, I get matched against other people who are about as quick as I am or as slow as I am. Great, that's fine. It's when there's no matchmaking and it just throws you into a server with anyone, and most of the people seem really, really, really good and know where all the shortcuts are and all of that. So, yeah, that's what I'm hoping we don't have too much of. Okay, so where are we at? We were looking as to whether we've got all these bonus gems. And we have. Back to Troppy's area. Dynamite. Deep Trouble is done, thank God. High Time. Road Crash. And Doubleheader. Oh yeah, we were on engines, weren't we? Yeah. Looking forward to the Gosling movie. Yeah, I mean, I don't know much about it, and, you know, my new policy as of sort of the last time, I think around the time that Skeleton Crew came out. Right, I've got to be quick here. So, I can't remember if the boxes that are on balloons have seconds on them. No, they don't. I think I just need to go... Well, that's good in a way, because if you had to optimize your route, you know, hitting time boxes as well, that would be kind of annoying. But no, I don't have to do that. So, that's good. That's no way the quickest... Well, it might be the nearest one, but this has got to be better, right? Yeah, when Skeleton Crew was coming out, I made a point of not really watching trailers because I decided, well, if I'm going to watch these shows anyway... Oh, no, this probably isn't an optimal time here, but let's see how we get on. Why bother spoiling stuff for myself? You know, especially with the TV shows, because they used to make the trailers out of footage from... Oh, I didn't start the time. You have to hit the time balloon first, don't you? I didn't realise all this time. I've not. That's why maybe there are time boxes in there. What an idiot! What a fool! Yeah. If I'm going to watch these shows anyway, and if the first episode or two is all they're going to use for taking footage, there it is. Look. So. Then it just ends up kind of spoiling the experience for the first episode or two of a show, and so I now just don't watch trailers for things that I'm going to see. So why was I talking about that? Yeah, so I know there haven't been trailers out yet anyway for the Gosling movie, but you know, even if there's been some like info released about what exactly it's about, I don't really know. I know there's a kid in it, because of course there is, and I know it's set I think between the original trilogy and the sequels, right? Or is this a post-sequel trilogy? Is this the first post-sequel thing? I can't remember. Why does this one feel like... How am I missing this one? First time round. Anyway, let's see how we get on. Is that a gold? Yes, it is. Excellent. Saw 3 trailers at a cinema yesterday where I would have maybe gone to see the films, but the trailer was pretty much the full synopsis with all the big set pieces in it. Yeah. I saw a trailer for He-Man when we went to see the Mandalorian movie, and you know, I would have preferred not to have seen it. Fortunately, it didn't feel like the whole synopsis was there. The inciting incident and the first act of the movie is in there. You know, sort of where it starts and sort of where it goes. But other than that, it was just sort of fight scenes, which, you know, that's... You'd be a fool to go into a He-Man movie and think that there weren't going to be scenes of him swinging his sword and, you know, people flying spaceships and stuff. So that was no surprise. So that was all right. But I still kind of thought, like, I don't want to see this footage for this film that I'm going to watch anyway. But yeah. Okay, so time trials in these levels are kind of... I don't know, they're... When it's an actual linear one, rather than the crazy one that we're going to have to do later, they're not too bad. I mean, again, as always, you can still hit obstacles and have a bad time, but you know, you're mostly just going to the next. If I got a bug on my leg, something's irritating me. I don't know if it's an insect. Blame the insect if... There we go. Oh, that's unfortunate. Probably alright. I'm doing pretty quick. Yeah, just go from one box to the next, really. Oh! Mask. Oh, and then I missed a 3. Oh, and then I hit a bomb. Okay. But yeah, you know, they're alright, these. So we should be alright. The speedrunners, actually, what they do for ramps that don't have a time thing above them, they try and just clip the edge of the ramp. They sort of... Not that. If you sort of go diagonally off the edge of the first sort of half of the ramp, but don't actually launch off it, you get a little speed boost from the ramp itself, because, you know, these ramps do give you speed in order to get a big jump. but without actually doing the launch, and apparently that's more efficient. I think it actually was a bug on Melee, because I've just seen a bug in the room. A big fly. I hope it's a fly, not a wasp. Did someone send a wasp again? Nice. Oh, where have I gone here? That was a really wide corner. That was a foolish way to go. Never mind. We keep on. We keep on keeping on. And we try not to miss. Oh god, we try not to miss that 3. Is the most important thing there. I did miss a 2 though. Try and get the most out of this area if we can. Okay. Yeah, it's an actual fly. I mean, at least it's not going to sting me or bite me, but... Blue bottle. Oh, missed the mask, but that's fine. Oh, missed the 3, that's not so fine. We'll see if we can get a gold. Pretty good elsewhere with hitting boxes, so... Oh no, I'm going the wrong way. So we will hope for the best. Oh no! Oh, that... I probably missed too many boxes. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to do a restart, but... I think the number of crates I've missed now, yellow crates, they're probably factored into the... gold time. Yeah, just a standard sapphire there. So we go again, and we go just a little bit more precisely, and we hit a few more boxes as we go. Leah here, I did just release a cola nut gall wasp, so maybe that one. Sorry. Oh my goodness. A cola, is that a typo or is that a real thing? Cola nut gall wasp. It's a cola nut gall is a chemically induced abnormal growth on oak trees caused by tiny non-stinging gall wasps. Oh, tiny non-stinging gall wasps. Okay. All I'm getting is pictures of the nut gall rather than the wasp. Oh, there it is. Okay. It looks pretty calm. Don't step on a wasp. They can really sting repeatedly, says Megarus. I did, when I was a child, get a wasp in the sole of my foot as a child playing in a paddling pool. No one else was around, and I was only like, well... yeah, how old was I? I can't have been that young because they wouldn't have left me on my own in the paddling pool. I think I was maybe 10 or something. And I was kind of too... I don't really know what... So its stinger was stuck in my foot, but the wasp was still alive, and it was sort of like it was trying to like pull itself out, but it couldn't. It just stuck in my foot, probably, you know, pumping poison repeatedly into my skin. And because I was a child and didn't really want to touch a wasp, even though the wasp was in my foot, I couldn't really do anything about getting it out. I mean, nowadays, if I got a wasp stuck in me, I'd yank that sucker out as soon as I could. But as a kid, I was like, it's a wasp, it's scary. I don't want to touch the wasp, even though I'm already touching it with my foot. And so... Ooh, oh no, I still missed the thing though. And so... oh, damn it. I'm also wondering, I do actually just want to know what time I should be aiming for here, because it would be good to know kind of what I can afford to miss, because there are going to be boxes that I overshoot here. That's it. It's... I think these levels are easier for dodging enemies, and you're not falling down pits, and you don't have to do it, you know, so many sort of precise jumps and things when you're doing your time trial. But it's also easier. Oh, I was pretty close. So I basically just need to do the same thing again, but, you know, try and hit a couple more boxes. yeah, it's easy to miss boxes, I think, than it is when you're running around as Crash Bandicoot on foot. See you later, Riz Cracker. Thank you so much. That's the story of how Peter amputated his own foot. Yeah. Can't believe it would have the gall to sting your nuts. Yeah, so it was stuck in me and repeatedly just sort of stinging me, and that was a really bad time. So yeah, I'm well aware of what a wasp can do if you tread on one. And eventually, because we had two sort of small gardens around either side of our house. I've never really understood these seagulls. So you get these seagulls, they fly up and down on these crates almost whenever you encounter them, almost all the time. They're just flying above them, and that's fine. But if you hit a box that has a seagull perched on it, it will just sort of flap around a little bit on your head and drop some feathers. But they're hardly ever there. It's weird. I guess they're on a cycle and just spend most of their time in the air, but... See, he's up. You can grab the box. It's fine. Yeah, someone came to help me. My dad came and yanked that sucker out. But it was a bad time. Oh yeah, that was good. And then we cut this corner, see? Hit that box, very nice. Loving it. Got a mask as well, which is nice. Now here is where I've been missing a couple of things. So we hit the 2. We hit the jump, or it doesn't matter if we hit the jump as long as we hit the 3. You can actually just skirt around the bombs without jumping over, but that's fine. So at the moment, if we now finish, if we do the rest of this level to the same kind of performance that we had in our first run, we're fine because I've pulled back the seconds that I required that I definitely missed first time round. The second mask is good. Oh, I didn't hit any of those last time. Mask saved me there, which was good. Oh, there's even a 2 there. Yeah, we're good. We're having a... Oh, okay. Well, now we're not so good. We've got to watch out. You better watch out. Let's not get cocky. Okay. Leave all that. Jeez, that was a close one. Real close. Okay, home and dry, I think. Home and wet, probably. 118. That's a gold. Hi all. Had to nap after work. It's too hot, says Cheese's Life. I hope you're doing alright. Hope you enjoyed your nap. I literally had that exact same thing happen with a bee when I was 8 or 9. After about 30 seconds of freaking out, I ripped it off and threw it. The stinger came out with it and flew away like nothing happened. Oh, well, that's good at least that the stinger came out, because with bees, it can quite often stay in, can't it? Right, Future Frenzy. Yeah, in we go. So, I assume we need to ride... I'll do the time trial here first, and then it looks like there's a platform to ride on here, whether it's going to be a gem or a death route, I'm not sure. I don't think there are any death routes in the future levels. Whoops. That's a 3, so that is worth hitting every time. Whoops. I seem to remember doing this level a lot. Doing this time trial a lot. Oh no, got to just clip that right. Oops, no, every time. Okay, here we go. That's how you do it. Oh no! Oh, damn it. Okay. Probably can fly around those. That. I mean, it's probably not worth going back for if I miss it, but I do need to get it on the way past, really. Oh, just clipped it there. Trod on a wasp with bare feet once in Greece. That wasn't fun. Never been stung other than that. I don't think Amy's ever been stung. I definitely know a couple of people who've never been stung by a bee or a wasp. I'm not sure if it's Amy. Oh, I thought it might just open. I was like, I'm running. I'm not going to stop. Oh yeah, it's nice to get the double there. That's always good. Oh, damn it. I've been stung a lot more by plants than insects. I swapped my regular toothpaste for Oral-B, so I've been stung all over my tongue. I'm not sure I've ever had Oral-B. Is that what they call it, Oral-B? Because it stings. Float like a butterfly, sting like Oral-B. Screwed that up. Got stung by a wasp on my big toe when I was 8, lying in bed, felt a fuzzy thing under the cover, and then pain. Oh no. Oops. Oh no. If I can do a real quick turnaround there, then it is worth going, because by the time you get here, you know, you have to sort of wait for that one anyway. You know, these gates are kind of bottlenecks. Like, they're kind of, you know, it's kind of good that they exist in a way, because, I mean, although you can go around them, I'm not going back for 1 second. Oh, I thought I might just, I think that's possible, actually. If I jump right from the end of the conveyor, I might just land on that box, which would be good, because it means I'm not then risking jumping on a nitro. Oh yeah, see? That might have even come off. Oh! Chaining it all together. Oh, damn it. Hey, that could be worth doing. That could be worth a try. Oh! That's a rare instance of touching a nitro and it not killing you. You can do it. You can bounce off nitros. I think it's more likely to work for you if they're doing their own little bounce. You know how nitros bounce in this game. Oops. Oh no, screwed that up. Got a real tickly nose now. Oh, I'm like, that's weirdly consistent. Well, I say it's weirdly consistent, it's happened twice. Oh, they have a really high hitbox, don't they? Maybe I shouldn't be trying to go over the top of those. But I am going to try and do this long jump to the nitro every time. I think that's... That's so strange. No, I'm not going to do that anymore, I promise. I wanted to have one more go. But that was bad. Let's see if I can... That's bizarre. I think is it because it's just going out of frame and maybe a nitro that's off screen can't kill you or something? I'm not sure. I've discovered an interesting... Oh. An interesting thing there. Oh, that was bad, but... Nice! I love it. This is a bit unfortunate. Okay, from here, surely. Yeah, but then, oh, then the drop is even worth it. You know, having to stop for the fall. I'm Peter Austin, and this is interesting. Yeah. My mother had a wasp crawl in her work trouser leg, and she squashed it, thinking it was a spider. My brother got a bee in his foot as a kid and then cried because he killed it. I've been stung in the eye by a bee on the way back from the corner shop, like Wayland Smithers. So flying, buzzing things have a vendetta against pretty much my entire family. This is interesting. The link, a video went out yesterday. It's all about a toilet. An interesting 300-year-old toilet. Special place where your poop goes nearly 40 miles an hour. How can it be that such an old toilet can make your poop go so fast? Well, there's only one way to find out. It's to watch that video, but not right now while I'm live. Whoops. Okay, well. We're instantly using our masks on... getting past the zappy guys, but that's fine. Get that. I'll try and get that as well. Here we go, for our favourite Nitro in the game. We love this guy. Because he seems to love us. Oh, I think I can get through there, actually. If I go through the gate before it, at just the right time... Oh, it's bad to come away from that with only 1 second. Get 1. Get at least 2, I think. I'm trying to just get through as it opens up, because then I think I can reach the second gate. Oops. Oh, I didn't even blow the nitro up that time. It's probably... I'll go around that one, I think. It's probably easier. Because it is just closing every time I reach it. So... I think if they are just about to close... Oh no. They have a really high hitbox. You can't jump over these things, really. I mean, you can. It is possible. I've done it a few times, but... I'm enjoying that every time. That Nitro. My new best friend. Oh no. Sucks. There's even poop maths in the video. There is. We do some poop maths. Appear out there doing time trials. Yeah. The secret is it's a toilet and also a centrifuge. Sorry, I was cooking. What have I missed? We've discovered a nitro that we can just land on. If we're going Mach 10. Oh well. See, I wasn't going Mach 10 there, so yeah. I think it must. My guess is, using my little crash knowledge, tiny crash knowledge, is that I don't know actually. I keep thinking it's because it's off the edge of the map, but I'm not sure it is. Oh, see, I can make that. Oops. I went to school with Ann Nitro. Oops. I feel like every time I feel like I can jump over them, but you just can't. So don't do it. Stop it, Peter. Whoops. That was just a little slip there. Took a nasty step. Oops. Oh no. Okay. Whoop. This one. Yeah, that's not worth... Although you can get over that one, I think the tornado spin glide would run out just at the wrong time, such that you would fall... Oh no. Oh no. It's not going well. We've missed our special 3. Oop. Well, I'll use this as an experiment. I want to know if that happens. I thought that would happen. You run out of glide is the thing for the pit. So yes, you can get over the gate, but by the time, once you've done it, you can't then you've no glide left to get over the pit. So no, I don't think I can, unless it's absolutely frame perfect. Getting through the gate before that one, you can't get there as well. Slightly late jump there, or early jump, sorry. Nope. Any plans for BAP to do another fun stream together sometime soon? I mean, Ben and I, of course, stream together over on Worst Games Ever, which is always fun. We do it just monthly, rather than, well, any more regularly than that. Damn, I'm just going too soon. But Ashton's doing her own thing. Not heard from her for a while, but I hope that she's having a lovely time doing her streams. She's getting married soon, right? Oop. So we're always open to doing stuff with people, and we have put feelers out before to members of the community, or sorry, members of the, like our old colleagues, our dear friends, and some of them just aren't necessarily able to commit. Some of them are doing their own thing, and that's fine. But yeah, Ben and I are always open to doing stuff with other people, as and when those people are free and willing and happy to do stuff, which is nice. Everyone's doing great stuff. We all raid each other, which is nice. Always nice to do. See, I've retained a mask now. Ooh. No, okay, there we go. Triple mask now. See, that was worth doing. Shooting those guys. Up the lift. Zoom. I think these things are always green for you when you're on triple mask. Oop. Okay, nice to have two masks in play here for such situations as that. And here we are at the end. That better be a gold. It's a platinum, baby! Good, we have got 40 minutes left of the stream. Rude of them to give you triple mask straight into a lift where you can't do anything. Yeah.
You're doing incredibly well, aren't you? What a sexy player!
It's a lot hard to stay in consistent communication, much less try and get together with people when you're all on different schedules or different commitments, for sure. No, that's it, yeah. And, you know, it's also difficult to manage kind of co-streaming stuff, because it's like, on the one hand, by the way, what do I need for Future Frenzy? How do I get the... Oh, it's
Results have been
it's a secret warp room one, right? I think the clear gem. Oh yeah, and then I can't do it. Do I need to get both via the secret warp room? Is that how that one works? 20 relics. Okay, cheers, Put Wheelie. I might be at 20 relics by now, I think. Oh, perfectly 20 relics. Well, you know what? Why don't we do that right now? We'll hop in here. We've got a couple of levels unlocked now in this special warp room, which is fun. But yeah, people have their own stream schedules, and so it's a question of like, kind of, when we set up those streaming schedules, we did our best. I mean, it was impossible to do it perfectly, but we did our best to not cross over with each other. Certainly, the guys who all started streaming initially, they definitely, you know, worked quite hard to not clash with each other. I, of course, came along late, by which time most of the week and most of the time slots were kind of taken up by at least someone, especially if you extend into cultaholic people as well. So it was kind of unavoidable for me to find a slot where I'm not clashing with at least someone. But I picked a couple of half good slots for it. But yeah, so we designed our whole schedule kind of in a way where we're not clashing with each other. So then when it comes to wanting to stream at the same time and like co-stream, then you kind of, that's almost the wrong situation, because you're not both normally going to be live at the same time in order to stream together. Now, of course, you can juggle your schedule around and say, oh, well, let's do a thing together. You know, it doesn't matter to me. You know, I'll change and I'll stream at the same time as you, as when you do your 4 o'clock or whatever. You know, that's fine. But you know, it's always nicer for one's own audience and one's own community if when you're doing a collaborate. Oh no, well let's go for first place still. When you're doing a collaborative stream, if you can get that collaborative stream happening in your usual slot, that's great. So it then becomes difficult when you've got this whole group of people who kind of want to stream together, but you're never live at the same time. And you know, do you then kind of force one of them to change, and for their audience to maybe not be free at that time? I'm not used to that person streaming at that time, so you know. Yeah, it's tricky when we've all got different commitments. And then on top of that, of course, you know, Ben and I have got recording and editing to do for Worst Games Ever and for Gaming Ranked. I've got recording and editing to do for my solo channel. Ben's editing stuff for his solo channel, of course, as well. You know, it's difficult enough for me and Ben to get together to do the stuff that we're committed to do for Worst Games Ever and Gaming Ranked, just because I'm out and about all the time or at home, but, you know, trying to do edits. And he, you know, isn't necessarily out and about, but he streams more than me. He streams more often, and he often streams for longer hours as well. So, yeah, you end up in a position where even we, you know, are using a lot of our hours in the working week just to get stuff done collaboratively. So to then try and fit additional stuff in, you know, it can be tricky. Absolutely not insurmountable by any stretch of the imagination, but yeah, not simple. We're in Area 51, by the way, if you didn't notice. There are UFOs here. I'm going to come second. Damn it. Missed 4 boxes and I came second. This is a dark racing level. The police cars come right at you. Ben's always just going to Japan. You're right, Enthusiasms. He's never, ever around in the UK, and it's really starting to pee me oh. You know, we've got work to do. Hey, Ben, do you want to record the podcast tomorrow? You're in Japan? Ben, what? All right, how about Friday? Okay, great. And Friday morning comes. Right, Ben, are we doing the You've gone on a spontaneous trip to Japan? Ben? Man, that guy. I'll start by... Oh, no! Trying to go for boxes, but... That could be... I don't know how unforgiving the first place crystal is in this level, to be honest. Or it's not a crystal, it's a gem. We've got all the crystals. Right, well, there go the boxes. Never mind. I don't think in this level you should really try and go for boxes and gems at the same time. Or, sorry, boxes and first place. Ooh. It's a fun idea for a level, this one, the UFOs. It's kind of weird that I'm racing them, though. Oh, that could be a pit. See, I'm going super fast, which is good, but I'm concerned about pits. Again, it's a hot day. We're all concerned about pits. There's the guy I need to beat for first place. Why do I feel like I'm going slowly here? Flat out. Oh, excuse me, sir. Oh, there is a boost right at the end. As long as I stay, even if I just stay with him. Obviously, I'm trying to overtake him, but as long as I stay close to him. There we go. I think we're in the clear now for first place gem. And then we can take it real slow to get the boxes. Okay, there we go. That's a gem for victory. That's good. The pits were in Crash 2, though. No, you're right. It is also weird that the UFOs are sweeping along the ground and following the road. That is weird, Alan. You're right. It's a good point. Oh, yeah, that's one gem. Time trial here is 153. I imagine I basically just need to... Well, I don't know. Let's see. Go back in. Area 51? Question mark? Area 51? It kind of feels to me like this should have been... Oh, I've started the time trial. Well, I may as well have a go. I didn't mean to do that. I was meant to be grabbing the gem, wasn't I? But it kind of seems to me that this level should have been the secret level that you access by hitting the road sign in the other racing level. So you, in order to, there's a secret level, which is a Coco jet ski level, weirdly. And you access it by knocking down a sign on the side of the road in a different motorbike level. And the sign is an aliens crossing sign, like a hazard sign saying there are aliens around. It would make perfect sense then for it to teleport you to this level, wouldn't it? You're already doing a... Oh no. We'll keep going. We're alright. You're already doing a motorbike level, and it's the alien sign, and this one's alien themed, you know. Seems like it's almost like they changed their minds during development, you know, cutting room floor kind of stuff. Well, not cutting room floor because it made it into the game, but maybe originally there were two. Maybe Ski Crazed and Hot Cocoa were both in the secret warp room, and then they were like, oh, we can't. Maybe we shouldn't have two of these BS jet ski levels within one warp room. What we'll do is we'll rip Area 51, because that's a kind of weird kooky one, right? We'll take that one away from... Oh no. From the secret entrance, and we'll stick it in the warp room instead. Seems to me like that's what they did. I am suspicious. Sus. Okay, well, given we're not coming first here, I don't know if that means by definition we can't possibly have got the right time, but okay. Well, we'll go again. TP, I just had a thought because you talked about editing. Do you think you'll ever do anything with that half-done episode of Playback and put it up someplace, or is it just lost to the void now? It's around. I think it's around somewhere, maybe on a hard drive. I don't know. I'm not really sure even where I could put that at this point, because you know, I certainly couldn't put it on my channel just algorithmically. You know, no one would watch it in terms of, you know, people outside of my long-standing audience, and then that potentially could harm the channel if I post a video that gets less than 1,000 views or something. Right, should we go time trial again, given that we've just done it the once? See if we can do it properly this time. Try not to miss a box and try not to get... Well, try not to fall down a pit, basically. I didn't actually clock what time we're going for here, but never mind, we'll just go. We'll do our best. I appreciate, you know, those of you who do ask about Playback, because I actually watched my 2 episodes of Playback not so long ago. I thought I'd do a little playback. And I am really proud of that format, actually. I think, you know, it was interesting. I think it was fairly well written. Well, yeah. I do think that the sci-fi sports one did kind of just turn into, hey, here's a game that, yeah, technically is a sort of a sci-fi sports game, but pretty much I just want to tell you about all the weird characters in it. But, you know, if that's the angle I choose to take, that's the angle I choose to take, you know. They're still weird games. But certainly the dinosaur one, I think, was pretty good. So, yeah, I was very proud of those, and you know, it was designed as a format that I could do from home during COVID. That's when the first one went out. And then, you know, I did the second one, did the dinosaur one. And then there was just so much to do, you know. And most of it, not even, you know, I think I kind of said at the time that I always had other stuff to do in terms of voiceover or editing or you know, and such. But, you know, really, a lot of my day in the last sort of 2 years of Triple Jump felt like kind of managerial. I mean, to an extent, anyway. I mean, you know, a lot of our senior editors did an awful lot of the managing that I used to do. You know, I used to look after all our freelancers once upon a time, and then people like James and Kieran started doing it instead, and that was a huge help. But is that a good sign? Yeah, that's a good sign. But yeah, you know, other stuff as well got in the way, doing rank lists and doing voiceovers and stuff, and worst games ever. But yeah, it was all good. Right, what else have we got? I could do that one more. You know, I know, probably getting sick of this level now, but this time I can just go slowly and grab every box. We don't need to worry about being too speedy. I probably want to hit every ramp quickly, but yeah. Just hijack the Triple Jump channel. I mean, you know, to be fair, they'd probably be game for me to host something on there, given that they've been doing that anyway recently with the old paywalled main menu stuff and rules boss, which has been lovely to see. I mean, I've got them all on a drive somewhere anyway, so I've had access to them for a while, but it's nice that they're just there on YouTube and you can just pull up the playlist and enjoy them. I've been watching them as they've gone out on Triple Jump. It's been nice to relive them. It's been my favourite format for a long time. I mean, maybe second only to Worst Games Ever. I mean, in a sense, I have found, or did find, main menu more entertaining, both as a filming experience and watching it back. But I think that's partly... Oh, nasty. I think partly just because... You know, partly for the novelty. You know, Worst Games Ever is far older. I've been doing it for a very, very long time. Still enjoy it. You know, without a doubt. There's not even any question of... you know, whether we still have fun doing that and whether we will continue to have fun for, you know, long into the future. We will, I'm sure. It's a great time. But, you know, being able to stand there in live action and just do silly stuff, and, yeah, it was just so different to anything else we've done. And some of the absolute monstrosities we cooked up in that kitchen. It wasn't even a kitchen, was it? That was part of the problem. I'll slow down a little bit because I don't want to miss any boxes here. There's one. I think I've been missing that on the time trials, so I was a bit worried about that. And the last few are just, I think, I basically have to hit every boost and hit every jump. Ooh, there's one. Oh, still a fair few left to get. Like this. Right, there's one. Be careful here, I don't want to miss one. Right, there's one. There's a couple. And there's three. Have I done it? Yes, I have. Thank goodness. Let's not miss the gem. I did that on the previous stream, didn't I? As you always said, it did capture the Saturday morning nonsense feel. Well, it's funny. It was pitched and kind of the idea was. I mean, it was always to do it in a silly way. There was never a question about that. We were always intended to do it silly, but it was meant to be more like a Sunday or Saturday morning cooking show, like, you know, what are they called? You know the ones. You know the ones. You get up first thing on a Saturday morning, and already there are a bunch of well-dressed people standing in a studio cooking up. Well, probably lunch or dinner, even though it's breakfast. Now, Saturday Kitchen, you got it, Cheese is Live. And there are other ones that either still exist or don't exist anymore, but have done in the past. It was meant to be like that. But it really did kind of the chaos and the silliness of it and the mess. Let's face it, it was more like BBC Two rather than BBC One on a Saturday morning. It was more like a Gunge Fest kind of Dick and Dom Saturday mashup rather than Saturday Kitchen. But yeah, it was an imitation of something like Saturday Kitchen, hence the sort of saxophones and the whole production of it. But I'm gonna leave Future Friend. No, let's do it. Well, we're here. We have to do it all eventually, so. Can't cook, won't cook. I used to love watching that as a kid. Yeah. Saturday brunch, Saturday kitchen. Do. Oh, look at this. Future Tense has entered the chat. Giving myself permission to use the bazooka in this level because anytime this music is playing, you have to use all the tricks of the trade. So yeah, that's right. At the end of, I think at the end of this level, I know I'm thinking of the maybe this one. That there's a switch that you activate, and that kind of, I don't know if I need to. I'm assuming there'll be a nitro detonator, but just in case there's not. Let's just do that first for safety, and then shall I bounce on it? Remember when, you know, the future levels you can step on nitros, right? We've established this. Yeah, a parody of it. I've always been more of a fan of you guys as a comedy channel than a gaming one, while still enjoying the gaming format, says the Firewall. Well, yeah, I mean, that's kind of what Vidiot's was in a way as well. Like, obviously, pretty much everything was gaming themed. I mean, we were on the Yogscast network, so of course it had to be gaming related. And same with Triple Jump, you know, it had to be, at its core, everything had to have some kind of gaming, point to it. I should have done these nitros before the checkpoints, because now I'm going to have to do this every time. Okay, there we go. But I agree that the most fun I've had on those channels is doing non-gaming stuff, or you know, gaming adjacent stuff anyway. Saturday, what was it called? SMTJ. That also is a huge kind of highlight for me as an achievement on that channel. I think that might have been my idea, and I think Main Menu was as well. Or the cooking format might not have been solely my idea. It could just as easily have been me and Ben kind of spitballing together. But the name was my idea, Main Menu. And then yeah, Summer Game Fest. I think Summer Game Fest, SMTJ. I mean. Oh, we've got to backtrack now, right? Or did we have to go... Yeah, no, I've got to backtrack now. Whoops. What's going to happen now? Okay. Oh, sorry, everyone. How do I get back to the start of... Is there going to be a platform that lets me get back to the start of the level? You can take credit for Summer Game Fest if you want. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that this year. I feel the word is either hopeful or naive. Sometimes it's interesting how those can get confused sometimes. Copium. I'm feeling like we could possibly, maybe, see some Spyro 4 announced at SGF. I don't know. Toys for Bob are working on something, alright? So, I mean, even if they're not working on Spyro, and all the rumour mill says that they are, there are so many reasons to believe that they actually are working on a Spyro game. But even if they're not, you know, I'm interested to see what they're working on, you know, and I'd like to think they've been working on it for long enough. That they're going to show it, whatever it is. But you know, everyone, all the sleuths is the plural of sleuths, I'm sure. They reckon it's Spro. Oh, great. Love that. That's a lot of fun. Ugh. Okay, so can I just ride this back to... I can. Okay, interesting. Love the backtracking. They're clearly working on an Unholy War remake, or a remake of the Madagascar game. Yeah, the two... Those are some of the best things Toys for Bob have ever done. Someone asked on the podcast that went out this week on Worst Games Ever for the patrons... what would you... The question was, if you could, like, sell your house or someone you love in order for a remake or remaster or reboot or sequel of a certain game, what would it be? And then it said, they put a caveat in the question saying, Peter, you can't say Beyond Good and Evil 2. And as I said at the time on the podcast, right, so in all this fantasy question where we can say absolutely anything, even in the fantasy world of this hypothetical question, Beyond Good and Evil 2 is never going to happen. Ben's allowed to say Bloodborne 5 if he wants to, but, ooh, steady. But no Beyond Good and Evil 2. Anyway, I nearly said Unholy War 2 or remake or something. That game, people don't know what's good for them, because actually, if that just came out, but with a completely modern design, so, you know, all the characters had loads of different attacks and combos. If it was like Smash Bros, but a 3D, you know, fully 3D arena with the original roster and, you know, maybe a bunch more characters, you could, I would even accept a live service version. You know, they add a bunch of characters over time. That game could actually be really good if it came out as that, but if they made that, but the Unholy War 1 had never existed, but the equivalent of the Unholy War 2 came out and had a bunch of modern stuff on it, but was a brand new IP, people would, you know, if it was it made in a half decent way, people would actually be interested, and I think there would be some uptake. Sometimes it's the curse of having a history. You know, if I walked along and said, hey, here's a game where you play as all these guys who fight each other on this planet, you know, you could do DLC characters, I think it would be really good. It's like a sci-fi thing. What do you reckon? Make it live service if you want. There would be some publishers who would be like, okay, yeah, this might work. You know, we're always open to a new live service game and something where we can do like DLC characters and stuff. And then if it said, by the way, it's actually based on a game that came out originally in 1998, they'd be like, oh, no, like no one's heard of that game or no one's interested in it anymore. And it's like, well, it doesn't matter. Just market it as a brand new game. No one needs to know. Ooh, okay, mask. I just hope if Spyro 4 is announced, it isn't as bloody frustrating as Spyro 3. The escort missions in Spyro 3 really pissed me off. I mean, I agree. I'm not a huge fan of Spyro 3. I just hope it's not quite as difficult as Crash 4, Spyro 4. You know, I hope they don't ask ridiculous things of you. But Crash has always, even, you know, as we've seen today, the Crash trilogy has always had at least... Ooh, I was pressing R2 there and it didn't get the gun out and I started walking forwards instead. Crash has always had moments that have been tough, and I think they just took that and, you know, absolutely took it to the nth degree. Whereas Spyro's never really been, like, hardcore in any sort of way. There've been moments, of course, that have been difficult, but that's more just been sort of bad design or, like, you know, irritating mini-games, whereas Crash has always had moments that have been designed to be really difficult. So I'd like to think that that's why they made Crash 4 so tough in places. Whoops. And they wouldn't do the same for Spyro 4, presumably. Could be wrong. Yeah, I think Crash 4 is the way it is because of the whole Insane Trilogy is the Dark Soul platformers article thing, and everyone thought the point was that it was difficult. Yeah, totally agree. Whereas Spyro, I think there's less danger there. Out of 19. There we go. I think you and me are the only two people who care enough. You're right, Lord B. You're right. Should have said Beyond Good and Evil 3. I wasn't allowed. It was banned. Oh, I see. Beyond Good and Evil 3. Sorry, yeah. Oh, I should have done. Well, the weird thing is, even in the fantasy world where BG2 eventually comes out, and, you know, is it actually just some sort of tax scam? Money laundering happening at Ubisoft at this stage. That's what some people suspect, is that like legally they have to release it because it's got French government money in it, and you know, as long as they don't before the game is actually released, they can like write off all of the costs on it or something, whereas there's something to do with once it's out, it kind of like, so for now I think because they've invested money in the development, it counts as, in terms of share prices, you can kind of say that that's a positive, and you can say that there's value in the company for it. But the moment they release it and it's an absolute flop because they've been working on it since 2017, then suddenly that's when the loss hits. So it's like it's Schrodinger's game release, I think, is what it is. What some people are saying anyway. Or it's that they can't cancel it because it's got French government money in it, maybe. Or maybe it's both. But in the fantasy world where that game actually comes out eventually, the really rough thing is that it's a prequel. And the original game ended on a cliffhanger, if you watch the post-credit sequence anyway. And even if you don't, if there wasn't the post-credit sequence, it still is kind of a cliffhanger in that there are loads of unanswered questions. It was clearly meant to have a sequel. I think it was originally meant to be a trilogy. Nice. Ooh. So even if me and the faithful are patient enough that we eventually get Beyond Good and Evil 2, oh, that's bad. We're still going to have to, well, we're going to have to hope it performs well, if we even want any hope of getting a sequel. Oops, oh, I was trying to do a slide jump there. That was going reasonably well, I would say. Just do that, but better. So yeah, oops, I forgot the clock. Put your cocks back. Oh no, oh, forget that. I'm not going for 1 second. So yeah, that's the real rough thing. Oh, it's interesting. A rare appearance from Haven Call of the King on social media today or yesterday, because apparently, spoilers for an Easter egg, just an Easter egg, nothing to do with the plot, but an Easter egg that you can find in Lego Batman. I will say it in 5 seconds. It will take me about, well, if I'm going to explain why it's relevant to Haven, it's going to take me a long time. But if you're, at least if you're watching the VOD, skip ahead. Anyone in the chat live right now who would be bothered about a non-Batman related Easter egg in the Batman video game? It's nothing to do with Batman at all. Just say so, and maybe I won't talk about it. But I imagine no one's that precious about. Just a little thing. You might even kind of recognize it when you see it. Just say so in the chat if you don't want to know. Oh no, I personally won't be bothered. I'll give you all like a minute to say if you would prefer me not to talk about. Talk about it. It's really, I don't think it's a big deal. No. I would be bothered if you didn't talk about it now. Yeah, I mean, now the pressure is on the one person who says, I kind of don't want to, I want to fully explore that game all by myself and I don't really want to hear about it. Well, you're the stick in the mud. No. I am going to talk about it now, though, so if you don't want to hear, look away or mute it or something. It'll take me about a couple of minutes to just explain what it is. If you're watching the VOD, skip ahead a little bit. Oops. But, of course, the Lego games made by TT, Traveller's Tales. Their logo, the TT Critter, the Traveller's Tales Critter, that sort of... whenever we talk about this, I always have to ask this question. What is the species that Ratchet is? Oh, no, I don't want... Oh... I wonder if I can still... If I reach the exit... Through the death route. Oh, God. Lombax, yeah. You know the Lombax looking thing that was their logo through the sort of 90s, early noughties? In fact, I think long into the... Possibly even into the 2010s. Well, there's a little one of him made of Lego. I don't know where it is. I've just seen a screenshot of it, but it's, you know, in some dark corner somewhere in the Lego Batman game, which is just a nice little thing. Anyway, people have been talking about Haven, Call of the King, because people were getting excited about how this logo critter hung around to get that mask and then wasted it instantly. About the fact that it's in the game. And people have been saying, "Oh man, I wish I always wished there'd been a 3D platforming game where that guy starred as the hero." And that is exactly where Haven Call of the King's origins lie. Originally, it was meant to be a sci-fi adventure game starring the Traveller's Tales Critter, who was designed by Rodney Matthews, who's done a lot of interesting album art, particularly, and he's done concept art as well for various shows. Lavender Castle is one, which is close to my heart. Lovely stop motion, Jerry Anderson, sort of fantasy, sci-fi. You know, it's almost sort of a science fantasy thing. It was meant to star that creature, and then I think the publisher said, "Oh, we're not sure about this, like, this Lombax thing." Oh, I should have gone. Well, now I have to do this. Oh no! Oh, my sincere apologies. It's going fairly well, though, for Tomb Raider, I think. We're doing alright here, to be honest. He says. So then I saw people chatting about Haven. I was ready with my keyboard to post about it, but I'd actually only just done my tweet for my video that went out yesterday, and you know that can, whoops, you can then end up with stuff on people's feed, like, you know, one tweet kind of chokes out the other. So I thought I'm not going to do it now, but I'll probably post about it this evening, just for those who've missed it or haven't seen the stream today. But I was ready to, like, even just reply to people in the thread on. I'm going to wait a little bit here. Try and get down here while the water is low, so that I'm not wading through it and I don't die. That's good. Whether that affects all the rest of the cycles in a bad way. Ugh. I got stuck in the water there. Yeah, I was so ready to start, like, replying to people saying, "Well, hey, you know, this nearly happened. Here's a link to a really good YouTube channel about it. There's a bunch of stuff that, like, assets and things on Game Hut, is it called? The YouTube channel run by the Traveller's Tales guy. And he's posted some footage where you can see quite clearly that it's the Haven. Well, never mind just the engine, but it's like the whole the whole world design is... There's already assets in there that look like Haven, but he's playing as the critter. He's wandering around, getting in a spaceship, driving around in a big like motor trike. But I didn't need to say any of that because people were already in there talking about it themselves. It's nice to see other people, not me, talking about Haven Call of the King in the wild. You know. Definitely need to stream that again at some point on this channel. You know, I've streamed it before on Triple Jump, but it'd be fun to revisit it again. He's done with his Batman thing now, says Alan. Yeah, quite right. Oh, I just made it. Just made it. And then that's quite a good cycle there. Oh no! Bounced me off. Well, we'll do this level to completion for time trial, and then we will probably all go and cool down. Have an ice lolly. That's what I'm going to do. Whoops. I think I need to... I can do that. I've done it before a couple of times, but it is quite precise. I think I'm better off just doing it like that. I need to play Haven. I had it on my shelf for a very long time. I think I played an hour, but don't remember it, says Loser Quest Show. I would say it gets better as it goes as well, actually. It's a bit of a slow... Ooh. Oh, damn it. It's a bit of a slow start. Quite a lot of cutscenes at the start, actually. But it does go places, and technically speaking, it is a huge achievement. Seamless travel from on foot into a vehicle, flying around the world, and then flying up into space, leaving the atmosphere, and being able to circumnavigate an entire planet seamlessly, no loading screens. I mean, what? In 2000 and something? We're only just getting that now in modern gaming. Now, granted, you know, the worlds were kind of bare. You pretty much just had like 2 places on the entire planet that you could land. But, you know, even just for the experience, for the spectacle, and the sense of scale, being able to... Go nuts. Oh no, the mask. Having to react to some of this stuff, you know, if your normal route changes on the fly, it can be tough. Especially with this water going up and down. I feel like this started well, and now I've kind of got in my head about it a little bit, but we'll see how we get on. Yeah, on a technical level, Haven achieved so much. In fact, the entire game is seamless. There are no... Well, there is some loading in the game, but it's all hidden by cutscenes. You sit down, you load it up, you boot it up for the first time, or load up your save file, and there's a single loading screen there. Then it drops you into the world for the first time that session. Whoops. And from then on, you will not have a single proper traditional loading screen at all. It just goes from level to level and hides stuff behind little cutscenes that take place in between the levels, and not super long ones either. So it's such a shame, you know. Never mind the cliffhanger ending. That's another one. Another game that I love that Mr. Bounce there just ran across it. Another game that I love that had a cliffhanger and didn't get to become the trilogy it was intended to be. I'm going for it. That was good. It's a good run. It's coming down there. Right, we'll go for the mask. Oh, it's kind of like weirdly in the foreground. It renders a bit strangely, doesn't it? It's massive, but I'm still in front of it somehow. Get that guy. ride this up to the top, and then we can Death Tornado across. That's fine. Oh, I should have... could I have gone then? Is that going to cost me? I'm going to kill this guy. Oh, I can't when he's under the water. I'll jump over him. Oh, no. I keep dying there. That's annoying. Thank you for the bits, by the way, Steven. I appreciate it. I got this TP. Oops. That's awesome. Reminds me of how Jack and Daxter hid all its loading. Oh, did it? I'm not aware of that, but yeah, so cool. I'll make sure to play it soon. I like loading screens. It reminds me I'm playing a game and that I've not fully immersed myself into playing as a Bandicoot in jorts. Yeah, I'm reading the chat while I'm trying to speedrun Tomb Raider. That's not a good thing to do. That's the PS1 for you. It didn't actually know at a hardware level where things are on the Z-axis. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you can do that in most games by doing tricksy stuff. There we go. That's a perfect start there. Oops, bouncy boy. But you know, you can't always maintain those perfect runs. There we go. Got him. Ooh, that was lucky. I wonder if there's triple mask here. That would be weird. I wonder if all the water goes down when you're on triple mask form. That would be nice. I like how all the doors open in the other tomb levels. It looks like maybe if I'm absolutely gunning it, I might be able to get through here and then start a Death Tornado spin and get onto that stack of metal boxes, possibly. There we go, we're out. Oh, it is triple mask. Does the water go down? I probably can... I bet I still drown, don't I? Oh, it stays up. Wait, what? Why was it... Does it just stay where it is? Do I need to grab the second mask when it's down?
I understand you're quite expert in the collection of Canuts.
Tulip Lynn, thank you so much. It's very kind of you. I think if it's down, it stays down. Oh, that's so annoying. That I got there, I got triple mask, and then it just got stuck up there. I mean, I could have platformed my way through, probably, but... You know, when you triple mask, you want to be sprinting on the ground. Right, we're going to do it. We're going to get triple mask this time. Get that, get that. Skid that guy. Jump on here. Wait for it to go up. Okay, good. Yes, you can make it. That's good. Oh no. Problem is, I was skidding into that guy, and then I jumped out of the skid, and so Crash just did a weird upwards jump, like the splits jump that he does, rather than a forwards jump. Kind of had no momentum. That's
Do I detect a
unfortunate.
tear of frustration? Is everyone laughing at you?
Yeah. I'm laughing at myself as well for such a foolish maneuver. Yeah, thanks again for the bits, Tulip Lynn. Thank you very much. It's very kind. Really appreciate it. Oops. Ride this to the top. Oh, that was a bit premature, but we made it anyway. It's fine. And then, yeah, we're going to go. We're going to go for it. Oh, I don't even need to tornado. Oh, no. The cycle was completely off at that point. Oops. I got there that quickly that everything I thought I knew was wrong. I thought it would go down when you got it, though. Weird. Yeah, so did I. Now, let's wait for the bug to be on the left first. It goes across. And then... I think this bug is roughly... I don't know. Oh, my doorbell's ringing. this is a tough one to end the stream on. It's 7:10. I've gone at the wrong time again. That's probably better. Aim for the platform and then just hop onto the 1 second thing rather than try and land on the box, I think. Excuse me, sir. I do have to wait for this one, I think. But that's alright. Right, we need that. That's non-negotiable now. We want this triple mask. There we go, and then yeah, I'm gonna go for it here. No! Trying to skid off the edge, and then double jump, and then death tornado. You can make it all the way through if I actually just do that right. Come on. I'm gonna have to go for a TNT bounce here if I want to keep moving. Catch these cycles. Okay, yeah, and then we have to wait for this one. So if it's going down at around 23 seconds on the clock, then we're kind of on for a... We're still on form, because then by the time we get here, this is all going down as well. It's yelling timber. Okay, a little bit of height. I might not even need to... Okay, well I do, that answers my question. I was going to say I might even need to wait for a slight height boost from that raising platform at that stage. I don't know. Whoops. It was going well, that last run. Not that one that where I just died in the first room, but, you know, the other one. What? Clipped through it. Got the ghost death instead. Instead of the drowning animation. I think the platform sort of came down on my head. Okay. Going for TNT bounce again here. Oh, that's satisfying when I get it right, but it's difficult to get right. I've failed that many times. 2, 3. Yeah, it's about pretty much on course. I'm gonna wait till this is right at the top. I'm not taking any risks here. Oh, there's a box above. Whoops. Oh, well, there goes my triple mass. There's a box above that floating platform. I forgot about that. Oh, no. Well, I've stuffed that right up. Well, all the more reason to ride the platform up. You'll see the one that I mean if you're not sure. Wow, if you land in the water while it's draining... Looks like you can pretty much survive completely. Even if you're completely submerged. Oh, damn. Well, you know, I might give this just a few more tries, I think. Because I am starting to bang my head against the wall a little bit. I'm getting some good little moves in like that, some good plays, but oh, it was actually really quick there. That was only 22 seconds it was coming down. That was a good start. And that was... Oh, no. I was going to say, that was quick too. It's not, you know, I'm not doing any restarts here. I'm not sort of saying, oh, no, that's not going to be good enough. I'm not punishing myself saying, no, this needs to be frame perfect. I want to get the platinum. It's not that at all. Whoops. I'm just, well, occasionally I'm making mistakes like that, for one thing. But also... yeah, it's mostly just kind of running out of time and finding myself drowning. 19, 20, 21, 20. So this is kind of a bottleneck. Oh no, it's not. See, I am a bit behind there, but that's fine because I have actually discovered a whole new time box that I've been missing. We'll get there eventually. Right, we want the mask. Get that guy. Right, here, we ride this to the top because there's 2 seconds there. And then we get the height from the raised platform and we go. And then from here... Oh, that's not safe. Okay, that's my mistake. To be fair, if I make it as far as the iron boxes, I need to stay. I thought with a slide and a double jump and a death tornado that we could make it. But actually... we can't. Oops. No. ATP and gang, have we become the fastest Bandicoot in the West? We're doing okay. I mean, this level, we had a tough old time. Whoops. We had a tough old time in high time, and we're now having a tough time here in Tomb Raider. The follower goal was just met, but we've not had an alert for a new follower, have we? So maybe it's coming. It might be on its way. Could land on a sliding shunter. Yeah, you can. You can land... if you time it right, you can land on the sliding shunters. But when you're death tornado spinning over to a sliding shunter, you better hope it's there waiting for you. Oh, when you come out of your animation. Oh, there it is. Oh no, that's a resub. But where's this new follower we've just had? It's not on my events. Well, if you're there and you've just followed, for some reason, it's not come through on Stream Elements. But thank you for following. And that's a Prime sub from Tim Tam Jim Jam for 3 months. Thank you so much. Sliding Shunter. Sliding Shunter, I barely know her. Shunt. Mad shunts on my pedal bike. A sliding shunter does sound like an old-timey slur. Yes, it does. Hello, I am your Mr. E follower. Well, furthermore, thank you for following, and sorry for the fact that no alert came through for some reason. I'm glad that you were able to complete the current follower goal, because otherwise I wouldn't have had any idea. Oh, God. Had any idea. I wonder how often that's been happening. That I've been gaining followers and they've not necessarily come through on Twitch. Damn it. Okay, let's wait for this bug a little bit. If he does a couple of passes, then this water is going down when you get there. But then it does mean this is up when you get there. Oh, but that's a very good time at the 23 seconds. Oops. Fortunately, there's a bottleneck there, a little thing we have to wait for anyway, which is for that to go up, so that wasn't really a big loss. And then, can I make it through here? Yes. I'm gonna wait. I could go on a sliding shunter like that. See, I could have done that from the start, but anyway, we'll go with it. Oh God! No way! I stayed alive, bitch. Water is down. I didn't actually stop to... Oh, it sort of stopped halfway up, which is not great, but I'm alive at least. Oh, it's slow. Wow, it really does just freeze the water exactly... Oh, that really actually wasn't great. I mean, it was better than... Oh, no. It's better than drowning, but you really do have to grab that mask when the water's down. That's a shame. just freezes the water where it is. How strange. You would think it would just send it down. Like how it opens all the doors. No worries on the alert. I've actually been around since the name Redundant days and used to go by Schadenfreude. Oh yeah, I know that one. I remember that name. But, a Twitch user. Did someone else have it on Twitch? A fellow Schadenfreude. I guess a name like that, where it's just a word, is gonna... Oops, it's gonna get taken in a few places, perhaps. I do like, actually, that this level's time trial does have sort of inbuilt spots where you have to wait. Ooh, wait anyway. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm alive, bitch, on a shirt when? Yeah, soon. No, not soon. I'm not promising any merch soon. I should though. I should do merch. I just don't know if people would buy it. You know? I mean, if it's print to order, I don't suppose it matters. But it would still, you know, you obviously have to put a bit of work in setting up the stall and stuff. But I guess even if I just made a couple of sales, it would be worth the time. We could have Duck Ambulance. I mean, technically I don't own that artwork, but who's gonna come for me? Dingo Pictures? Ha, don't make me laugh. I was gonna say that's one thing that they certainly struggle with, making me laugh. But actually I did laugh a lot at that animal soccer thing. Yeah, waiting at the start for that first room is better. It means I'm... Oh, is it better though? Because then I have to do that perfectly. But, you know, I'm doing that fairly well now. Oh, that was tight. No! You bugger. Absolutely effed me there. If I can be quick here. Yes, I think. Are we still on? Oh, I don't know. We might have actually lost some time there, but whatever. So... Yikes. Right, we've got to remember now to get triple mask at the right time. I'm going to jump on the sliding shunters as well. Right, the water's down. Oops. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Any of that. Oh, God. No! He took my mask. Okay. Well, it's not served us very well until now anyway, this triple mask form, so we'll just go for it. Oh. Okay, this could be it. No, I want that. Probably got about half a second out of that. Please be gold. Oh, thank goodness for that. Well, thank you to everyone who's persevered through some of the slightly more painful parts of today's stream. We had a bad time in high time. We had a tough time in tomb time. Or tomb wader. Let's go. That's right.
The results have been incredible.
Is this even possible? Says Death89. Oh, we could do Cool Dude Chicken on a shirt, couldn't we? That would be great. I've got Ben merch, Worst Games Ever merch. I just need TP merch now. Well, that's nice. Ben thought the same thing. Says Tetue. You sound like Ben. Well, there you go. You're
doing incredibly well, aren't you? What a sexy player.
No, I rebranded because people had such issue pronouncing it. I think you were the only person who's ever said it right. Yeah. I guess most people say Schadenfreude, right? Because a lot of E's are silent in English. Well, not a lot of E's on the end. I suppose, yeah, there are at the ends of words you get a lot of silent E's. But yeah, Germans, they say every letter, don't they? They don't waste a thing. So efficient. Thank God for those sliding shunters, am I right? It was only gold, that as well. Imagine going for platinum. I mean, I guess if you get the mask when all the water is down, you can sprint through the end. But there we go. Rough, but we made it. Peter has the opportunity to do quite a funny thing and never pronounce your new name right. Yeah, Fiathamore. Fiathamua. Legally distinct version of Crash Bandicoot with the phrase, I've got a case of the cooties when... oh, yeah, cooties. Okay, I get that. Crash Bandicoot. I was thinking, what, was that from that animated trailer he did? There are loads of great phrases from that could be on a shirt. I am not an animal. Doc, did you see that? And such things. He's back. You could do a yikes shirt. I could do a yikes shirt. We do need to add a yikes counter for the mods to track per stream. Every stream, do I say yikes and how many times? People can bet at the start of the stream how many times will he say yikes. I'm sure that started when I was streaming Bugs Bunny, where he says yikes or yipes when he falls to his death. Right, so sliding shunter and I'm alive bitch shirts when. Also, this is interesting mug. Yeah, I could do that. I could run a store that has stuff from both. By the way, last thing I'll show you before the end of the stream. Amy's been to Japan, not with Ben. All the people in my life just go off to Japan without me. And you know what? I'm happy for them. And while she was there, it was Star Wars Day. She went early May. And on May the 4th, or around that time, there was loads of Star Wars stuff on sale. Even, she thinks, maybe in shops that didn't normally sell Star Wars stuff. She thinks that they brought out all their Star Wars things. She went into a collectibles shop and got these for me. These are 1983 drinking glasses. These are lovely. They're official Return of the Jedi, Coca-Cola Company, Burger King crossovers. It doesn't know. It doesn't know. It can't focus. Come on, we had this at the start of the stream. Let's not... Oh, there we go. We've got Han Sorbo. We've got Luke Skywalker. The Vicious Suck Pit there. The Jumba the Humps sail barge. Fantastic. Return of the Jedi, my favourite original film. And there he is. There's Jumba. His pet capuchin hackerfucker underneath. The guy who smells of vanilla. The elephant, whatever his name is, Max Rebo. The sexy one who, you know, I sort of wouldn't say no to getting kissed by that scary elephant woman. And then we got a pig man, a Gamorrean, and Princess Leela. Aren't they great? Look at these. Clink. So you're telling me to get them, you had to go to Burger King. Yeah, you did. Back in the day, if you wanted these, you've had to go to Burger King. They're really nice. So thank you to Amy for getting me such a lovely present. You know, some people come back from Japan with, you know, nice like skincare products or interesting snacks or special copies of video games. I got some Burger King Return of the Jedi glasses in perfect condition, I would say. Not a chip on them. A t-shirt that says all I want is world peace and Beyond Good and Evil 2, and I know which one is more likely. Which is more likely? It's tough. Lovely. Well, thanks everyone. I will just see if a friend of the channel happens to be live on the internet at the present time and we can do a raid. Professor Juice is live, Adam Pacitti is live. Maybe we should do an Adam Pacitti raid. Should we do that? Let's do an Adam raid. Anyone else? Professor Juice? I think I raided Rosie fairly recently. So go and join Adam for his stream. Adam Pacitti. Do say hello from me. I can't stop. I've got to go and have some picky bits for my tea. Oh, yeah. The best kind of tea. Am I right? Especially on a day like this. Thanks for being here. Thanks for persevering through some of those tough levels. Hope we had a good time. I think a lot of the really bad ones are gone now, but there might be another one or two next week. But join me next week for more Crash, same time, 4 o'clock. But in the meantime, of course, we'll be finishing off Darwin on Thursday. Darwin Paradox. Join me on Thursday, 7 p.m. BST. It's going to be a lovely time. And then we need to pick a new game for our Thursday sessions. So be there, or be square/not being around to vote on potentially a poll for the next game. There you go. All right, everyone. See you soon. Enjoy the rest of your Mondays. Stay cool, stay hydrated, and say hello to Adam. Bye.